Hey everyone, this is Daniel,
And I'm Jun,
and we are
Korean.
American.
Hey Daniel,
Hey June.
my cat just went to the bathroom.
Oh, is that what happened?
You know the thing about
So
cats
are
is
these like
that,
purrs of relief?
yeah, I think it's not just my cat,
Uh-huh.
but after usually when he poops,
Uh-huh.
I think it somehow stimulates a part of his body, and he gets like really excited. He like runs up and down the stairs,
Yeah.
like growling
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like a dog almost. But yeah,
So he's happy right now.
I think it's a good thing. Yeah.
Does he make biscuits, June? Do you know what that phrase is?
Ah,
It's where they like knead dough with their paws.
oh yeah, there's a Korean term for
Oh,
that.
there is. What's the
Yeah.
Korean term?
Gukgugi.
Kukugi?
Yeah, that's like guk,
Where
guk,
you're
guk.
kneading dough
Yeah.
specifically? Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So it's the same meaning,
Yeah.
but just different phrases. Uh-huh.
You call them making
Making
biscuits.
biscuits, yeah. And then when, sometimes it's just for being happy, but then sometimes it's when they're, in arousal, and then they call it making sin biscuits.
Oh, really? It's like the equivalent of when dogs like they do the humping
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Even if they're spayed or neutered or whatever, right? They still have the urges.
Yeah.
We should
Anyways,
we
yeah.
should do one of those episodes, or I thought that could make a good shorts if we were doing short form only content. Because I still haven't seen anyone describe like the animal sounds, for example.
Oh,
They're different, right? I think did we talk about this
we
before?
did. Yeah, I think we did.
Oh, okay,
do
okay,
this.
okay,
Yeah.
great.
But I thought you were gonna say going over like pet terminology.
That would be fun too.
Yeah.
As a non-pet owner, I think we need to get a guest for that.
And there are a lot of, especially because I'm a cat owner,
Uh-huh.
I know a lot of like pet related Korean slangs.
Yeah.
Which would,
Less
they definitely
dogs.
would have equivalents in English.
Yeah, that would be fun. But okay, today we are back to our regularly scheduled programming,
Yeah.
and we'll do a typical episode. As of today, we are recording on Sunday, February 8th,
Yeah.
4 p.m.
Happy February.
Happy February.
Do you know what I love about this year's February?
There's so much going on in the world?
No.
Oh.
It's because the first day starts on a Sunday and there are 28 days.
Yeah.
So it's exactly 4 weeks
Ah.
packed perfectly in a rectangle.
That satisfies your OCD.
yeah.
It just takes 4 rows.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, okay, this is let's do it. June. I did not even realize the Olympics started.
Oh,
Did you?
I haven't either.
I mean, did you know that they were going on?
Yeah, because I saw like it popped up in my algorithm.
Yeah,
on
yeah,
YouTube.
yeah.
That's how I knew.
When did it pop up?
Yesterday?
Yeah, yesterday, right?
Is that when it started?
I think 2 days ago was the first time I even saw like what is it, Milan Corta? Let me look it up.
What's that?
It's where it's being hosted. Okay, June. It's officially Milano Cortina.
Cortina.
Yeah, but
Is the second city?
yeah, that was the first time I ever even saw that. Milano Cortina was 2 days ago, and then yesterday is the first time I was open ceremonies are done. I was like, what? They already gave out curling medals. I was like, oh man, how am I so out of it?
Oh, they already did curling?
Yeah,
You know that there was like a very famous curling trio in Korea.
Korean curling trio.
Yeah.
I don't think we covered this before.
They did really well.
Oh really?
And they were like the way that
Wait,
they
this year or historically?
historically,
Oh,
but it's
okay.
like within 10 years, I want to say. Yeah. But they were very like they were very animated in the way that they, you know how like they shout out things
Yeah,
because
yeah,
like you
yeah.
have to communicate where like the brushing happens and everything.
Totally.
And the way that they did it was so energetic and very interesting. Yeah.
I went to a curling offsite event before with my team. So I've been
Really?
curling before. Yeah.
Wow.
It's pretty
You can
fun.
like just normal people can do that? That's cool. It's kind of like a bowling alley, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other trending team offsite before was things like curling, axe throwing, of course, but also archery was very popular for a while.
Axe throwing sounds so American.
But the archery triggered my like Korean DNA
Yeah.
and pride. I
Yeah.
was like, oh, I better be good at this.
Were you?
No.
Oh, that's so cool that you do like There's so many. So the thing I envy about American culture is that there are a lot of things that you can do. Like there are a lot of content that you can do.
You can
Other
do
than,
anything pretty much.
yeah, there's
Yeah.
so many things, right? But in Korea, usually you just have a handful of things that you just like repeat.
What are your typical, first of all, is this even a thing that Korean teams do? Which is, I don't know, once a quarter, get together and do something during the workday, not a heshik, not after your work dinner.
No. Offsites, when I first joined the American company, right?
That was a new thing.
Offsites, I think, was a new thing.
Oh,
I mean,
okay,
they sometimes do. Oh, no, that's not true. I did like a 야유회, which I did cover in some episode in the podcast.
What is that?
It's basically an offsite.
Okay, during the day for new hires and the team to bond.
You know, last time when we were working together, we did that thing where they invited like professional hosts
Ah,
or
yeah,
something,
yeah,
and
yeah,
we did like
uh-huh.
the exercise thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think that's the Korean version of an offsite.
but that was in the office.
I think we did it that way because it was during COVID.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
If
Okay.
it wasn't for COVID, I think we would have rented out a place.
But it's always that same format, and there's a host, and you play the games, and you do the awkward icebreakers and things like that.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the US, like, again, it varies company by company, team by team, but I guess pretty much anything's on the table. You try to be inclusive, so it's not something that, let's say, only guys would like, only
Yeah.
girls would like, or, people who are only athletic would like, right? So you try to do something just for fun.
Yeah.
And you can do anything. And in fact, it's good to be varied. You want to do it differently every quarter.
Oh, now that you talk about it, now I remember I did a lot of things in Korean companies too.
Oh, okay.
Like the so-called one-day classes, right?
Ah,
You
yeah,
invite
that
people
sounds right.
doing. I once did like a pizza making thing.
Oh, cool. Okay, that's exactly
Yeah,
it.
and
Yeah,
during
yeah.
like Christmas, we made like a wreath.
Oh, okay, so
Yeah,
you have
so
those.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
Yeah. Those all sound exactly like wreath making, pizza making. Yeah. One
Yeah.
time I made paella.
Paella. By the way, I also want to talk about the way that you pronounce Milano, right? Because Americans usually don't say Milano, they say Milan.
Milan, yeah.
And like for certain, especially European cities or country names, why do you say it in a different way?
I just read off whatever Google
Yeah.
was telling me. It's
Yeah.
Milano, what did I say? Cortino?
Okay, I understand how
Milano Cortina.
I understand why you say Milano instead of
Milan.
why you say Milan instead of Milano
Uh-huh.
or like Rome instead of Roma.
Is it actually Roma?
I think so. Or Italy instead of Italia.
What?
Yeah.
My mind's being blown right now.
Oh,
Those are the official country names?
Yeah.
So Italy is just the American version? Do the
Yeah.
Brits say Italy or Italia?
They might say Italy. I don't know.
Okay, okay.
But you know, because Koreans, they just pronounce the way that they should be pronounced, right? So we say Italia,
Uh-huh.
which I think is Italy.
Yeah.
But I think the strangest thing is for Florence. Because
Okay.
it's like Firenze or something. But you
Okay.
say Florence, which
Florence.
is like something completely different.
I'm pretty sure we just took whatever the standard English was.
Yeah.
You should ask a Brit.
Blaming it on the Brits.
I mean, honestly, I never heard it. I never knew the official Italian way of pronouncing Italy was Italia.
Oh, you didn't know that?
I've seen the Italia word around, but I never knew that was what the country was called.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's just interesting that you said Milano. I've never seen an American say.
I've never said it before. I only know Milano to me, June. There's a Pepperidge Farm cookie called a Milano cookie.
Oh, really?
It's really good.
One that looks like a oval shape.
Yeah, like a pill shape with the
Oh,
chocolate in the middle.
I
Yeah.
love those.
So that's a Milano cookie.
Yeah.
That's the only time I've ever said it before. But looking at www.olympics.com, that's officially Milano Cortina. Yeah.
Cool. Are you expecting anything from this Olympics?
No, I'm not gonna watch it at all, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just literally shocked that I was not aware of it until the opening ceremonies had ended. So I think a part of that is the time, because it was happening in Europe.
Yeah.
It was very early morning in Korea. So I checked one of my feeds around noon, and so it already completed basically. But,
What? Yeah.
Other than that, I don't know. I did see another post which was like in some Reddit post, and it seems to be that my experience is not unique. I think a lot of people, for whatever reason, were just not aware of the Winter Olympics, where they were, that they were starting. So it's not just me. Yeah.
Yeah. I think the Winter Olympics are supposed to be a little bit less hype than the Summer Olympics
That's for
to
sure.
begin with.
Yeah.
But yeah, this year's, I don't know what happened.
I don't know.
Did you watch the opening ceremony?
No, still haven't. Yeah.
I saw like little bits of it.
Uh-huh.
You know what's really interesting for like recent Olympic opening ceremonies is that they invite American singers to sing in the ceremony. Like last
Really?
time for Paris, it was like Lady Gaga.
Oh, yeah, yeah. But she had some French roots, right?
Really? Anyways, this year was Mariah Carey.
Oh, really?
It's so weird.
It is random.
I'm pretty sure they have very good Italian singers.
Yeah.
But they give that spot to an American singer. I don't know why they do that.
Interesting.
I don't think they would ever do that if they did it in Korea.
Like give it to an American singer.
Yeah.
Oh.
Even like pre K-pop everything, right?
Yeah.
I think they would have invited a Korean singer.
Some national pride type thing going on, or
I mean, the whole thing about Olympic ceremony is the national pride, right? But then like it's so anticlimactic because you see an American singer singing. I mean, she did sing in Italian,
Yeah.
which I thought was kind of weird too. But yeah.
here's another position though. Shouldn't, because it is a global thing, you should just take whoever is the biggest star attraction or star power, and that might be, if it's an American, it's an American. If it's not, then don't. I'm just saying, I think Americans dominate global pop culture. And so,
Yeah.
if it's a global event, it's not
Yeah.
crazy to get an American.
Anyways,
But yeah,
anything else?
I didn't even realize that, and then I'm just a bit out of it in that regard. So yeah, I don't know if it's being in Korea. I'm less in tune with like the global pop culture happenings. If it's an age thing, maybe I'd be the same way in the U.S. too. But no, I would for sure have watched opening ceremony in the U.S. 100%. There's no way I would have missed it. But here, I don't even think I'm going to go back and watch it. Oh, I remember the other one, June. Do you know what's happening tomorrow or tonight in the U.S.?
In the US?
Yeah.
Is it a cultural thing?
The biggest cultural thing of the year.
Oh, the Super Bowl.
Yes.
And you didn't know that either.
I didn't even know the teams, June.
It gives me chills just to think about it's been a year since we went to
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Itaewon.
yeah. Mhm.
Oh.
No, I seriously, I can't, I'm not disappointed in myself, but I am absolutely surprised how little I care right now. Again,
I only knew about it because I read the email that we're probably going to cover later on.
Yeah.
And they mentioned the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah. No, but this is, again, I think it's the biggest cultural event in the US, and I just didn't even know anything about it.
Do you
I'm
think
now,
it's just you, or is it like a less of an hype this year?
I think it's just me being in Korea. Yeah.
Who's in the Super Bowl this year? Yeah, you don't even know that.
Seahawks and Patriots. Yeah. So they're both big market teams.
Patriots
Yeah.
are the Massachusetts. Wait, is it by state or by city?
Some states have multiple teams, but
Okay,
it's by
okay.
city.
Okay.
I'd say, yeah.
Is it the New England?
New England Patriots.
Okay,
But yeah,
okay.
they're a Boston team.
Oh,
So,
okay, cool.
yeah. They play in Foxborough. I don't even know where that is, but everyone knows Foxborough. Oh, this is another thing too. I was like talking with my kids about, I was like, how many states in the US can you name? And they're old enough to know states. They got to one. They said California.
They got to one?
And then I was like, you don't know any other state. I was like, where does Harmony Harabuji live?
Yeah.
They were like, Maryland. Oh, is that a
but
state?
They don't know it's a state. Oh, interesting.
And then, no irony, my oldest is like, is Canada a state?
Yes, it is.
So I realized, but here's why it's relevant, June.
Yeah.
My knowledge of American states and cities and everything, it's so like connected to sports.
Oh, is
I know
it?
every sports, whatever. NBA has 32 teams. NFL has this many, right? Baseball has this many. I could name every single one, I think, if I took some time to do it. And that's how I kind of know the cities, the geography a little bit. But if they don't have any of that cultural context, why would they know different states and cities and things like that? So,
Why would you not know though?
I mean,
It's your country.
but they've never, they haven't spent more than 1 month there in the last 4.5
That's
years.
fair. That's fair.
I mean,
Yeah.
that,
But
you
if
know.
you grew up there and you had like,
Obviously
Yeah.
for me growing up there, but my oldest was in the US. How old is he when we moved? 5, 6? He's young. Like he doesn't know anything. And so they, they at least knew where their grandparents live on my side.
Okay.
So they knew Maryland. But they didn't know. I was like, is that near or far from California? Like, near, right? I was like, no.
Can you name all 50 states?
I'm pretty confident. Not like alphabetically off the top of my head.
Yeah.
50 states. I bet if you give me 5 minutes, I could name them all. Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, we're not going to do that.
I'm pretty confident. Yeah.
Then do you know most of their capitals?
That I
cities?
don't.
No.
I was never into trivia. My older brother was actually. He was on like a, locally televised trivia competition for his school growing up, but I was never good at trivia. Yeah, I can't tell you how many times I tried to memorize all, at the time, 41 presidents. I could get like 35 of them, but I would always forget one or two, and it never mattered, or I never cared that much.
I didn't know you had 41 presidents.
And now they're, Trump's famously 45, right? So
Always 45.
yeah, so his first term was famously 45, and then we had Joe Biden,
Also, his
and now he's
30
47. Yeah,
Okay.
but there was another one too. Is it Grover Cleveland, 21 and 23? Let me look it up.
Oh, who didn't do
A split.
consecutive?
Yeah. I was one off. Grover Cleveland was 22 and 24. So
Wow.
pretty close though.
You know your history.
Well, my parents bought me this book when I was like, whatever, 7 or 8. I just had to read it.
Do your average American know pretty well about American history?
No.
No. They at least know they had like a civil war.
Yes, that
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
for sure they would
Okay.
know.
Is
They
that one
couldn't-
of the biggest events in American history?
I mean, apart from independence from Britain, I think it would have to be, the Civil War.
Yeah.
That was, devastating. I don't, by far the most American deaths in a war. It's something stupid. I'm actually going to look it up. It is actually less than I thought. But during
Casualties?
during the 4-year Civil War, 1861 to 1865. Do you want to take a guess?
How many?
How many Americans died?
I want to say 30,000.
620,000.
620,000. Wow.
But I'm pretty sure in the Korean War, it was like in the
Wow.
millions, 2 million Koreans died.
But that was more of the modern era.
That's
so it
true,
was
higher
more of a
population.
modern war, right? So
With
more lethal weapons and
Yeah,
stuff.
that's
or
fair.
bigger scale. So that's pretty, yeah.
Yeah, in on one hand, when you think about it was in the 1860s, I don't know if that feels like a long time ago. But sometimes growing up, I would think like it happened forever ago, like literally like you can't even imagine how long
For
ago
American
it was.
history.
But at the same time, like it's not that long ago, right? If I was born in 1984,
Your history is not that long.
so it's about 100 years old,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
yeah, American history is only 250 years old.
Whoa, that's crazy. You know why? You know why? Because I always, growing up, learned that America has a 200-year history. Now it's past that. Past 40 years. And now they're saying 250.
250-year
That's
history.
crazy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
But it's always embedded in my mind, 200 years.
Yeah.
Now you're
Now it's
saying
250.
250.
Yeah. Anyway, for me, it sometimes really puts things into perspective. It wasn't that long ago.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
it
mean,
wasn't.
it's 3-4 generations ago. So, yeah, it's come a long way. Still has a long way to go, but we'll get to it later. Yeah. Yeah. We'll talk about America a bit more.
Anything else?
Daily life for me, June.
Yeah.
I don't know how much I should talk about. Let's see.
Well, tell me everything.
Everything? All right, let's get into it.
Yeah. Well, we intentionally wanted to get this episode a bit shorter.
Okay. June, I think it was early January. I was back from Australia. I was doing a little jog by the river. It still wasn't that cold yet in early January. Again, I don't know if this will sound ignorant or interesting to you. Do you know the ducks, the Mallard ducks?
Yeah.
They pair off. They're
Yeah.
all paired off.
Yeah.
Like that, I'd never seen it before.
Oh,
And so I was
you
running
don't-
along the stream
Yeah.
and I saw all these just pairs of ducks. And I don't know which one's male or female. I think males typically are more more colorful and things like that.
Yeah.
But I noticed one slightly larger, colorful one, one slightly smaller, like drab, gray and brown one. And just like, I was like, they're really pairing up. And then so I went down a tiny rabbit hole researching like when do they couple up, when do they have kids,
Wow.
like etc. But it was so cool just to see all this
Wow.
wildlife. Maybe you take it for granted, but that was a new thing for me.
Oh,
So,
that's a great topic to talk about because it has something to do with Korean traditions as well.
oh, mallard ducks in particular.
Yeah, mallard ducks are known to have like very good like couple, like husband and wife
Very
relationship.
loyal and faithful.
Yeah, so what they do in traditional Korean weddings is that they make a wooden mallard piece.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, a couple and give it to them as a
Oh,
present.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't
That
that
makes
beautiful?
sense though.
Yeah.
They were again, I must have passed 20 or so of these duck couples. It was cool.
Yeah.
Very beautiful.
They couples for life.
I don't know. I just know they find them early, and then when I did a little researching, again, it wasn't as beautiful. Nature's nature. It's like the guys don't leave the girls because they're basically protecting her from other guys. And it's like, no, I'm staking my claim, right? Like I'm not leaving the side of this female mallard, but yeah. But still, it was a beautiful sight to see.
Yeah.
And I thought it was cool. And again, I saw it's just nature, right? Like I saw them diving in to like presumably get food or get fish, and then
The
come back
mallards?
up. Yeah.
Yeah.
As I was running, I was just like observing these mallard ducks, which I'd never done before. So that was cool. June, I went to through this is not the first time this has happened, but through some organization or whatever, we were able to get free tickets to a Korean sporting event. Before it was like kind of a second tier soccer game, but we
Okay.
could go for free through my daughter's daycare program. They just gave all the parents free tickets.
Yeah.
And this time through a friend of our kids, we got to go to a free KBL game. So a Korean Basketball League, I believe.
Nice.
It was the SK Knights versus the Wonju DB, which I don't even know what that stands for.
Oh yeah, I think it's a company.
Okay. Wait, oh, Wonju is the city. No. So, okay, SK
I
is
think
the company.
DB is the company.
DB is the company.
I think so.
And Wonju is the city.
I don't know if you should have a one.
It should be company and a mascot, I feel
Yeah,
like.
yeah.
SK Knights.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was Wonju DB. And I was, as I often do, I was like looking through the back history, who's the foreign players. And yeah, one of the Wonju players was drafted in the first round in the NBA.
Whoa.
This is a huge deal.
That's crazy.
Like not that long ago. But yeah, it was very frustrating watching him play because he was not playing team basketball. He clearly thought he was too good for everyone. He was chucking up all these shots, not moving the ball, not passing. And, like, what can you do? I feel bad for him on the one hand. But on the other hand, I'm like, yeah, there's probably a reason why you're not in the NBA anymore.
Is he Korean?
No.
No, okay,
I
okay.
think the rules are you can always have, I think, 2 foreigners maybe on the roster, but only one playing at a time, something like that.
I see.
Yeah. The other fun thing was like their cheerleaders, June, it wasn't like just dancing. It was full on like, bring it on cheer competition style cheerleading.
Really?
They were like doing crazy tall pyramids. They were like throwing them in the air. It was really cool to see. Yeah. Again, it brings a little bit like of a high school college vibe.
Yeah.
But you never see this in like the professional NBA anymore.
Oh, you don't?
It's just more of a dancing cheerleading rather than like the more acrobatic cheerleading stuff.
Oh, why don't they do that anymore?
It's a good question. I don't know. Maybe, yeah, I really don't know why. But it was a pleasant surprise. It was really entertaining for all the kids. And then, June, there was a player, Daniel.
Is he Korean American?
I believe he's Filipino. I should probably double check this. But anyway, yeah, he was Daniel. And so he was like a fan favorite. So throughout the whole game, they were cheering for Daniel. And so my kids loved it too.
Yeah.
It was like, SK, Daniel, Daniel. And it's like, kept going, right?
Yeah.
But just like the baseball game we went to, yeah, each player had like a unique
Their song,
cheer.
yeah.
So every time they scored a basket, made a good play, they would like change to that player's cheer.
Yeah.
It was very fun. And then, yeah, I just have to note this. I think I made a similar comment in baseball after the baseball game too. But yeah, one of the players shot a free throw off the backboard. I think actually maybe multiple players were shooting free throws off the backboard. Which, in the NBA, there's like a famous player, Rick Barry. He would shoot underhanded free throws.
Oh,
and
really?
it would, he would make it at a really good clip. And he was more efficient and accurate that way than shooting regularly. Likewise, I think mathematically, it's better to shoot it off the backboard. But no one ever does this because you feel dorky. Like you don't feel cool. It's not the right, the cool way to do it, even if it's better.
Yeah.
And again, it was kind of like a reminder it was very refreshing for me to see because I think in professional sports these days too, of course everyone wants to win, but it's also about your style,
Yeah.
like your flair, your swagger, and your personal brand and all these things.
Yeah.
And people are almost too embarrassed to do something that's not cool, even if it's going to lead to a better performance. So for me, it was, again, I like cringed when I first watched it. I was like, oh my God, they're
Really?
shooting free throws off the backboard.
Yeah.
But very quickly, I came to appreciate it. I was like, they don't care what people think. They
I'm
just
so-
want to, do the best performance. So,
But I'm so surprised that looking cool is a very important factor in professional sports.
oh yeah, that's
Because
kind of all they care about, maybe.
really,
Yeah,
I think the coolest thing is to just win, no?
we're old school, Jun. This younger generation, man.
And also, I think what's seen as cool can change over time.
That's true.
That's what I felt in tennis when they're doing the
Oh.
backhand.
Yeah.
Because men usually
Used to do two hand.
they
Or
did one hand
one hand.
backhand. Now they're all doing two.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Oh, do you watch tennis
Oh, no,
sometimes?
no. But I just know that because I learned tennis when I was young.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay. So you
and-
follow a little bit.
And it was only the women players who do backhand with both hands,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. It was seen as not masculine or whatever.
I think so, but nowadays it's like
Oh,
everyone.
yeah.
Yeah.
Trends do come and go.
Yeah.
That would be wild to see though, if someday underhanded free throws or off the backboard free
Or like do
throws,
this.
shooting from the chest, if
Yeah.
that ever became more common.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would bet a lot it would never happen. Okay, I have two more really quick. So I had my first Oljang experience.
Your first Oryang experience
Yeah.
in 3.5 years?
So 4.5, yeah.
4.5 years?
So Oljang is olive young.
Yeah.
And it is ubiquitous. It is just everywhere in Korea. And for whatever reason, I've never stepped foot in one before during this trip.
Wow.
I think before I've gone in just like to do it like a tourist thing.
Mm-hmm.
But it is a cosmetic store.
Yeah.
And so in that sense, like, I think I've been into a Sephora in America, but I've never bought something from there.
But it's more of a drugstore if you think about it than a cosmetics store.
But there's Yakguk, 'cause I've been to like actual pharmacies.
I know, but it's more like the American pharmacy, American
Oh.
drugstores. Yeah, I think
See,
that's
would
what
you-
they modeled their business out of initially.
Really?
Yeah.
Like a
Because
CVS
they have like
pharmacy.
a little sector where they sell food and stuff too.
They do.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now that you mentioned that, there used to be one. It closed down shortly after we moved in, very close to our house. Okay, so
Watson's?
I have been into an Oljang before.
Yeah.
Just to get the drinks.
Ah, yeah.
Because
yeah,
it was
yeah.
kind of accessible, variety from 7-Eleven, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is not the first time, but this is the first time I've gone in with the intention, June, of buying cosmetics.
Really? Oh, I'm intrigued. What were you gonna buy?
I'm kind of embarrassed, but whatever. Let's go with it. On my Reddit feed, there came like I never actively went to
Wait,
browse.
sorry. Before you go on,
Uh-uh.
do you have it on your face right now or something? Did you
It
apply
is not a
today?
product I've used it. I'll tell you what
Oh,
I've
okay,
tried.
okay.
But it was the first time ever actually. Yeah. So anyway, I was browsing Reddit. Someone posted like some before and after and like some Korean skincare thing,
Mm-hmm.
and it was for Ilso sebum cleanser. I don't even know what sebum is,
Okay.
but the before and after was so stark.
So
I
it's
like
a cleanser.
I think it's for cleaning up your pores.
Yeah.
But anyway, I like clicked in. I was like reading. I was like, everyone was like, yeah, this is the most amazing product. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And so I took a screenshot of it, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go see if Olive Young has this.
Mm-hmm.
And to be honest, this was podcast research for me because they had the prices, and it was, I forget the exact price in the US on Amazon, but I thought it was not cheap. But I was like, I bet this is really cheap in Korea.
Is it a Korean brand?
It's a Korean brand, I believe.
I
So
see.
that's where I went in and I was doing research on it. And then I was like, June, I was like, this is half off, more than half off the US price.
Oh.
Like, I'd say I think it was like 35 to 40% the US cost.
Yeah, that's why all the foreigners or the tourists
Go crazy. Yeah.
They
and,
do. Yeah.
And so that's where like it started off as research, but then the value conscious part of me was like, I can't not buy this. It's
Yeah.
so cheap. Maybe
Yeah.
my wife will use it. Maybe I can sell it, give it to a friend. It's just so cheap compared to the US. So I bought it. And then I was like, I'm curious how it works. So I'm just going to try it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I bought some sebum cleanser. Again, still don't even know what sebum is.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Have you used it?
I tried it. I don't think it worked on me, but
How long? For how long?
I've done it. You're supposed to do it twice a week. I've done it for
Oh,
1
so
week
it's not
now.
like your daily, like the soap
No, I
that you're
think it's a
using?
pretty strong acid they use, so you're not supposed to do it every
so
day.
it's like a serious thing.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not like a
It's not like a
typical
daily. Yeah.
skincare
Oh
routine thing.
wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, that's all. I was like, oh, okay.
Cool.
I guess beyond the prices, there was like a very dedicated men's section.
Yeah.
I would say it took up about 15 to 20%, 15% of the store was specifically for men's stuff. Pretty sure in the US and Sephora, there's not a men's section that's taking care of
Yeah.
that much space.
Yeah,
So yeah, it was cool. I would go back, but I don't know. I'm not really into this stuff, but I can see why people get into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's become a I think I can comfortably say that it's become a norm for more of the younger generations in Korea these days, like that men actually do makeup, which personally I don't really like, but
Yeah, it's the trend.
so I think it was this week I was watching 나는 Solo. And there's a time in which you introduce yourself. It happens the day after you first meet. So there's like this mystery factor on the first day where like you interact with each other, but you don't know what their like specs are.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. You don't what 자기소개.
Yeah.
Right, self-introduction.
Yeah, and then famously on the next day, so the second day in the morning, they take turns and do their 자기소개, right? I think like you can decide how much you want to disclose of
Yeah.
yourself, but usually they talk about like the proud parts of you, right? If you went to a good school, they would say like which school that they graduated
Sure.
from, or like if you go to a good company, they would actually say the company name and stuff like that. But when they do that, they usually like dress up really well, right? And so this time I was watching it and they showed how all the men were doing makeup
Oh,
before
during
they're doing it.
like before going out there.
Yeah. Still, I don't know. I don't feel like really, I don't think it's really cool.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm very old fashioned.
Sure.
But I think it's become a norm these days that you, at least you do like the face
Foundation?
like the base thing.
Really?
Yeah.
It's become that normalized.
Like they call it the BB cream, right?
yeah, BB cream. Oh.
To cover up your whatever's. Yeah.
I don't know. Doesn't BB cream double as sunscreen?
No,
No.
it's to cover up your like whatever. Yeah.
Blemishes and stuff?
Yeah.
Really?
I think
Okay.
I think that one of the B's in BB is blemish.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're saying at least okay, but they're going on a show for like dating and
But
stuff,
they
right?
they already know how to do the makeup, which means that they already did it.
So at least from this small sample, it seems like it's becoming pretty mainstream now.
Yeah.
For guys to just wear BB cream.
Yeah.
Or like a facial foundation.
Yeah.
Not sunscreen.
Not sunscreen.
Okay.
Like they're actually like doing like the eyeliner. I don't
Wow.
even. And they're like straight men,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
They
yeah,
came up
yeah.
in like a straight date show.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Anyways, but I mean, to be fair, I think it's become more of a norm.
Yeah.
Not only like the actual like makeup stuff.
Sure.
To the point where I usually didn't do anything further than just like wash my face and then like apply one type of lotion.
Yeah.
But nowadays I have like
How many steps, Jun? How many steps?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4.
4-step
Yeah.
daily routine?
Yeah.
Well, your skin's glowing. Your skin's looking good.
Thank you, Olive Young.
Jun, how often do you go to Oryang?
I almost never do because I order stuff
Okay,
off
okay.
Coupang. Yeah.
Got it.
And they have their own like delivery system too.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
And then-
I know that there are a lot of like women and men who just like casually just go into Olive Young
all the
to
time.
just browse.
Sure.
Yeah.
As someone who still likes to go to the market and like look, 장보러, like look around
Yeah.
instead of just ordering through Coupang. Yeah, I can understand that.
I love those. I miss those days too.
Just browsing the markets.
But because of the convenience of just ordering to your doorstep,
It's hard,
it's just
yeah,
so hard to not do. It's like it's the same feeling that I feel when I see a smartphone, right? It's just so hard not to enjoy that convenience. But if I could like press a switch and go back to the times where we didn't have smartphones, I would happily do that.
Yeah, I don't know if I could say that.
Yeah.
I'd want my kids to have it. I'd want my kids to grow up just like I grew up.
Yeah.
no smartphones, let's say no internet until maybe middle school.
Yeah.
Internet in middle school, and then smartphones, let's say in college. Something like that would be perfect, I
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
Like, for instance, it's not even my generation, but my parents' generation, they used to memorize poems
Oh,
to
yeah,
say
yeah,
it because that's the only way to like know the poem,
yeah.
right? And it's so much it's so different from like memorizing that poem compared to you just Googling it
Yeah,
and being able to access that poem, right?
totally.
And so I think this generation totally lost that.
For millennials like me, I'm
Yeah.
a older millennial. The rite of passage, I think, was like memorizing, or something everyone would relate to, is
Yeah.
memorizing song lyrics. And
Ah,
like, I guess if you bought the thing, right, you could read it inside. They always came with the lyrics inside,
yeah.
and that was like a big thing. Like, oh,
Yeah.
you have the thing, let's read it.
Yeah.
But otherwise, if you just heard it on the radio, yeah, you'd get lyrics wrong all the time.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, that's what they were saying? I
Yeah.
always knew it as this, but yeah, there was something cool about that for sure.
Yeah.
Anyway, before we move on, last point, we have to talk about the name because I've always
Olive
questioned,
Young.
yeah, what does it mean? Because you were saying something and I was like, are you sure?
Yeah.
So again, the logo is literally an olive, like cocktail olive.
Yeah.
I get young because you want to look young as a cosmetic store, but what is olive young? I just don't get it.
So, as far as I know, it's a word play of because when you say olive,
Yeah.
it's the same pronunciation as all live, right? Allive.
Live.
So all live young, meaning like everyone's live young.
Ah, so let's all live young.
Yeah, all live young.
Do you think every Korean would like just immediately understand that's what they're referencing?
I I, I want to bet 90% of Koreans don't know that,
Oh, okay.
but I'm pretty
But
sure
what would
that
they? Do you think it's weird? Like olive, that's like a cocktail thing. Like I don't like olives. Olives are not like a common Korean food.
but it has like a freshness factor to it, I want to say.
See, I was wondering if there's some connotation I wasn't aware of. Yeah,
It doesn't immediately
trigger
give,
anything?
give cocktail to me though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
like
Okay.
for a Korean, it's something that you put in a salad more than something you put in a cocktail.
Okay.
So it has like a freshness aspect to it, I think.
I do agree. I think I would say it's something fancy
Yeah.
and cultured, but nothing around like fresh or young or whatever for me personally.
Yeah.
Anyway, I always found the name so weird, so that's what I was asking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're coming up with a second sub brand. It might be called Olive Fresh
Okay.
with like more foods concentrated one. By the way, they're coming to LA. Did you know that?
No, I'm not
They're-
surprised.
they're
I'm
opening
surprised
up-
it's not already in LA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like
It's gonna blow up, I bet. If
I
the
know.
prices are even reasonable compared
Yeah.
to Amazon, it's just gonna blow up.
But like the old-fashioned guy that I am, I like the beauty of like you have to go to somewhere to get something rather than everything being
Totally.
so ubiquitous.
Yeah.
I love.
But as
I-
a Korean, you must feel some pride.
No, I'm like just like don't do it. It's like the thing that foreigners come to do.
Korea for it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know. Do you think it'll do well?
totally. Yeah.
Really?
I think K Cosmetics is out of control right now. It's just so popular.
By CJ Stocks?
This is not investment advice. I do like the shortening to Ol Young though.
Oh yeah.
That is now obviously like, okay, all young. Like we're all
Oh.
young. I get it.
Yeah.
But olive does not at all translate to
Oh
all
wow.
live.
I don't think any Koreans would think Olyang could mean all,
All
young.
young.
Yeah. It's just yeah.
Okay. Anyway, it's not that the name or the brand has to make sense. I was just wondering if there was a meaning I'm missing. Yeah. Okay. That's some of my daily life. I could talk more, but
I have two things that I can quickly share.
yeah.
I was pretty sick throughout the week of 2 weeks ago
Okay.
or 3 weeks ago. Anyways, I'm usually a person who doesn't get sick that often. I only get like sick maybe once every year. And even if I do get sick, it doesn't go past like 3 days, right?
Yeah.
This one went on for more than a week.
Really?
And then the most interesting thing about this sickness is that you know how like during COVID there were certain people who had symptoms where they couldn't smell anything.
Oh, yeah.
I
That was a
had
common
that.
one. Oh,
Yeah,
you lost your sense of smell.
yeah, it's
Devastating.
It is
So
such
sad.
an interesting sensation. And I don't think I fully recovered.
Wait, is this the first time you've lost your sense of smell in your life?
I mean, I lost a sense of smell when I have like a stiff nose.
Okay.
But this is so different because your nose is completely fine in terms of it's like,
Oh,
it's not
so
like,
you had no congestion,
Yeah.
but you lost your sense of smell.
yeah, that's the
Maybe it
COVID
was
thing.
COVID. Yeah.
So I searched Gemini and they said if you really want to know if you lost your sense of smell, you should like put your nose close to like a bottle of vinegar and see if you really can feel it. And like it's like nothing.
Nothing?
Yeah, it was so weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of scary.
And then food tastes like nothing.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Cardboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate it. As someone, I have a severely deviated septum,
Mm-hmm.
which I only found out in like my mid 30s.
Yeah.
The doctor was like, "Do you get sinus infections a lot?" I was like, "I don't know. It seems to never go away." He was like, "Yeah." And then he was like, taking a look, jamming this thing up, going down my thing. He was like, "Oh, you have a very deviated septum. Did you know?" I was like, "I had no idea my whole life."
Oh, you know that's a good excuse in Korea to have
Get
a
rhinoplasty. It's not cosmetic.
yeah.
But while I'm getting it fixed, might as well. But anyway, yeah. So I frequently lose the sense of taste. It sucks.
But
Yeah.
but it's because of congestion, right?
Congestion. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's sad. I tell my kids all the time. I don't know if this is exactly right, but yeah, taste is 80% smell. And so I'm like, yeah, on the one hand, maybe as I'm older, I can diet more easily. But it just sucks. Like, as someone who loves to eat, it's like the true joy in life.
Yeah.
Oh, it feels like life has lost its color when you can't taste.
I ate anyways.
It's the same
Really
thing, same
well.
volume. I have to share. Okay, it was one of the most tragic. Okay, obviously I'm exaggerating, but yeah, there in light of some of the culinary class war stuff, and the Bay Area has really nice fine dining, and so one of them was Corey Lee. He was at the French Laundry, then he opened up Benu,
Oh yeah.
which now is 3 Michelin stars, I believe. But
He's like the most famous like
Korean chef.
period, right?
Korean chef.
Korean chef.
Oh,
yeah.
I believe so.
Yeah.
I have a lot of, anyway, a small Korean world in the Bay Area, but I won't get into those yet or now. But anyway, so at the time it was only 1 star and we got a reservation there. 3 months in advance, you have to book ahead, something like that. It was for our anniversary. And then as the date was approaching, I lost my sense of smell.
Oh no.
And like, I remember the like 2 days before, I was like, I gotta get it back. I gotta get it back. I was
Yeah.
like doing all the nasal rinses and everything.
Yeah.
By the time the reservation came, I only had like maybe 10% of it back.
Oh my god.
And so I still remember like every bite, I was like eating it, like doing everything I can to like scrape every bit of flavor. And then I'll just ask my wife, I was like, so how does it taste?
Oh no.
I was like, it feels like it tastes good. Like, I can't tell. She was like, I don't know what to say. She was like, should I be honest? That'll make you feel bad. Should I say it's not good? That'll make you feel bad for another reason. So she was just basically like, we'll just come
Oh
again.
my god.
Yeah, but it was so tragic, right?
Yeah, it is
Because you
so
can't plan
tragic.
ahead.
Yeah. You should go back.
I have been back. Yeah, it was.
Oh,
was
you
good.
have been back.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Did it live up to the hype or?
Oh yeah. Again, like the hard part for me, Jun, like I think my bar for food is not that high, and so like any food is awesome to me.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I could tell. Okay, this is like unique. It's subtle. It's amazing presentation. But for me, I think it's lost on me. I still want to have the experience of doing these fine dinings.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not something. I'm not the right person to ask. Yeah.
Do you know famously, I don't know if they still do it, but in the US, when you get a death row, you can ask for
any
your,
meal.
Like,
Yeah,
your
yeah.
last meal, right?
Yeah.
What would your last meal be?
Oh, dude, I need to. You can't ask. You can't put me on the spot. I need to think about this.
Oh.
I mean, the default answer is like just a nice steak.
A steak?
Yeah. So just like a perfect steak with some sides, right? Mashed potatoes maybe and gravy, and yeah, I think that's the first thing I go to.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm surprised it's not Korean food.
No,
It's not?
Maybe now that I've been living here, that's hard. Maybe
Do you have a specific place that you want your steak to be
no,
delivered
no,
from?
no, no,
just
I
a
don't
steak.
have a favorite place. Again, I'm not that, let's say, discerning. Yeah, so yeah, just a nice steak would be my default.
Yeah.
But I have to really think about it more. Yeah. What would yours be?
I mean, okay. I don't want to be too serious about the context.
Okay.
But if what's the exact context,
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to have like a really good food. It would just make me sadder that I can't have it anymore. But if I had to choose a favorite thing that,
The heart of the question though is like, what it would be your last meal, your favorite meal
yeah,
to eat before you die?
yeah, it's easy for me. It
Oh,
would be my grandmother's 고등어 조림.
고등어 조림.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Okay. That's very
She,
specific.
she makes in a very specific way
Mm,
that I've never experienced in a restaurant.
really?
And I keep telling my mom to learn it.
Yeah.
She just never does. It's very like, I don't, because if you go to a typical 고등어 조림 place,
Yeah.
고등어 조림, by the way, is mackerel, like
Braised
soy sauce
mackerel.
braised mackerel. But it has a little bit of like 고춧가루, right?
Yeah.
Red. It's like slightly red, right?
Mm-hmm.
But my grandmother's recipe is like very concentrated soy sauce color.
Okay.
It's very dark brown.
Mm,
So
no
good.
spice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It feels more like
고등어.
a Japanese version for some reason, which could be true because
Yeah.
that generation was very heavily influenced by the Japanese
Yeah. Yeah.
culture.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah.
고등어 is annoying 조림 for me because it's so bony.
Ah,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Do you
But-
know that they're
Boneless
yeah,
고등어s?
yeah.
They genetically modified
Oh
고등어
no,
to
no,
be...
no. That I think they just like manually
Oh.
pick it up, and it's called this is not PPL, by the way.
Okay.
It's called 가시 연구소
Gashi I know is bone.
Yeah.
What's 연구소?
lab, like.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, okay, okay.
I think that's good branding, but they're known to have like.
Bone lab, yeah.
Yeah, they have like a perfectly boneless like mackerel fillet.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, anyway, as someone, my dad loves fishing. We ate a lot of singsang jorim growing up.
Yeah.
But I don't think he ever jorim 고등어. Yeah, yeah.
Really?
It would just be other fish he caught.
But you know what the more annoying, like in terms of the bone thing, fish is?
Uh-huh.
Is 갈치.
Oh, is galchi even worse?
You know that like the long thing?
But the long thing's fine. It's all the small things that are super annoying.
Yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
those are hard, they get you.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I feel like fish is less eaten by Americans than Koreans.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe Americans just might not be as used to it. Or they always get like the nice clean fillets that they just like cook, right?
Yeah.
I might be off here. But a lot of the Korean immigrants in my parents' generation, they all, maybe because my dad loved fishing, he had fisherman friends,
Yeah.
but they all love fishing. A lot of my friends
Ah.
grew up like we all love fishing. Seoul, right? Like one of our
Yeah.
previous guests loves fishing. Yeah.
You know what
And it's less for sport.
Yeah.
And it's more for like, I want to eat that thing I catch.
I think certain seafoods that are supposed to be more expensive in Korea are surprisingly cheap in the US.
Oh,
and there's
yeah.
things that are the other way around, right?
For sure, yeah.
Like for instance, oysters are supposed to be very expensive in the States, but like very cheap in Korea.
Yeah.
Relatively. One very vivid memory that I have from when I was living in the States when I was little, like early 90s, is that my dad would often buy, you know this fish called 꽁치?
Yeah, gongchi, for
Yeah.
sure. In the can. Isn't
No,
it
like
also...
fresh.
Oh.
From some like market, right?
Isn't gongchi also mackerel, but different, like not the big one?
I think it's like in the big family.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
like the 등 푸른 생선, like where
don't-
it has like it's like the blue bag.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
It's like the more oily, fatty type of, right?
Yeah, growing up, I'm pretty sure I ate that canned a lot.
Yeah, the
Yeah, yeah,
canned 꽁치 is famous.
famous.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
But anyways, he somehow got like fresh 꽁치 from the market, and he said it's very cheap,
Uh-huh.
and he would always put it into the toaster oven,
Oh,
and
you
like
had a toaster oven growing up? Did he bring
Like
back
a
with the
s-
barbecue?
no, like a small one. Yeah,
I don't think most Korean households have a toaster oven.
really?
Do they?
I don't know. We had that, and he would always bake the 꽁치's there.
Yeah. No, gongchi, I have, again, put that in like kimchi jjigae or something. It's really
Oh,
good.
yeah.
June, at the Costco in Korea,
Mm-hmm.
one time I bought some scallops. I was like, oh, I'm gonna splurge.
Yeah.
And actually, I think I was, oh, the scallops are pretty cheap. Let me get them.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to cook them. Yeah, they were. I don't think my technique was off, but they were just a lot more rubbery.
Really?
And just nowhere near as tasty as the ones that I was used to buying and cooking in the U.S. So
How do you cook that? Like seared and
yeah,
butter?
just butter over. Yeah, yeah. But I think Koreans would normally put that in like a stew, right? And maybe that softens it up.
I don't even know. I don't think that's a
Commonly eaten thing,
yeah.
scallop. Oh, okay, okay, okay.
But it's supposed to be a very fancy ingredient.
Okay, yeah, I
Yeah.
agree. Has the
Yeah.
same connotation.
Yeah.
Koreans love abalone. I
Abalone.
don't think that is like common in the U.S.
Wait, what's abalone?
I don't know. Abalone. It's very famous and it's okay when you think
Is it seafood?
Yeah, rich, famous, luxurious seafood in Korea.
Oh, 전복.
Jeonbok. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
I think it's a staple in Korean cuisine.
I think it's overrated.
Yeah, it's not that good,
Yeah.
but I don't know
I
why.
mean, it's good, but I think it's
It's just okay.
highly overrated.
Yeah, and for the price too. It's normally expensive, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember one time, I want to say it was for one of my grandparents' milestone birthdays. But anyway, everyone gathered in Korea. We went to Jeju. And I remember my grandma, she like splurged and like we are like, oh, we're going to a seafood place.
Yeah.
And it was like very expensive. And like the crown jewel of the meal was like this abalone fresh and whatever. And I was just like, I feel so bad because it's
Yeah.
so expensive. They're making a big deal out of it.
Yeah.
And I think my grandma had some nunchi or sense and recognized that. And the next meal, we just went to like the 흑돼지 place. And then she was like, oh, 이거 훨씬 더 나아. Like, this is like
Yeah.
a quarter the price and everyone loves it more.
Yeah.
Like, let's not eat fancy seafood anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't get abalone. Yeah.
Yeah, the thing about my beef with food in general is that sometimes, like the scarcity of it or how expensive it is, it really hinders the way that you perceive it, right? Like, I don't know if like truffles or caviar are that good. It's like not like better
I
in
see.
taste
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
in proportion of how expensive they are, right?
That might be fair.
Yeah. And it's like, we talked about this in some other past episode, but like in buffets, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like people try to get the more expensive one
Yeah.
rather than trying to get the more tasty one. Yeah.
One of my wine friends, like a winey guy I know, he said wine itself is a pretentious hobby for sure, but he's very matter of fact, which is like, the number one factor correlated to how much people enjoy wine. Do you know what it is? Price.
Yeah.
If you pay more, you enjoy it more. You
Yeah.
think it's better. So I think that's what's playing in here. It's like,
Yeah.
abalone's expensive. And so you're already inclined to think, oh, this must taste so good.
Yeah.
Right. Truffles, I'll probably fight you on. Truffles are just delicious.
Are they?
They're so rich. But I mean, it's next level, like smell, flavor, everything.
But truffles are,
Maybe not in proportion to the price.
but truffles are not, okay, to me, truffles are not a type of mushroom. I mean, they technically are.
Sure.
But it's
its
not
own
like one
category.
of the other mushrooms, right?
Sure,
It's a very different and distinctively like different thing.
Okay, I'll agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, caviar is crazy expensive. So maybe I don't even know if I've had like nice caviar in my life. I just know it's crazy
I
expensive.
don't even know if I had caviar in my life.
I think I might have had it once,
Yeah.
but not as like just pure caviar, as like a garnish type thing.
Yeah.
But I know the prices because I watch a lot of food influencers. Yeah, caviar is expensive.
Yeah.
But the one I wanted to get your thoughts on was uni, so sea urchin.
Yeah.
It's seen as like a delicacy, and in the U.S. specifically, it's usually with Japanese food.
Yeah.
But it's not common in Korean food. I wonder why.
It's not.
Because I'm sure it's available, right?
Oh, that's a good question. Yeah. I think I've only experienced uni in Korean food when I go to Jeju.
Oh,
Because I think
yeah.
it's more abundant there and they know how to do things with seafood in general better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I just thought at least they would import it from Japan much cheaper than it would be to get it in the US. And
Yeah.
so it'd be like readily available and affordable here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I only see it at those huejibs, right?
Yeah.
Like for omakase.
But even if they do even in Jeju, if they do put uni in some food, they would cook it and they wouldn't have it raw.
I feel like that's a travesty. That's just wrong. Yeah.
I don't know. But I think it's like the same as, to me, it's in the same genre with foie gras. It's very buttery.
Yeah, very rich,
Yeah,
soft.
Yeah.
I see.
Do you
Okay.
like uni?
I do not love it. I like it, but my wife loves it.
So in line with my argument with whatever is the better food for you is the better food, I am not ashamed to order like the ones in a sushi place, the ones that they would like put mayo on it.
Oh, you're one of those. California roll.
I am not ashamed of that. It's like whatever tastes good to me. I mean, I know
Philly cheese
I do
roll,
feel like
Philly roll.
like the good tuna, like the odoro or the chudoro, whatever,
Yeah.
is really good too.
Yeah.
But I also feel like the like the mayo ones.
Dude, I can't. I have mayo. I can't do. Too much mayo ruins anything for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And cream cheese, I will.
Oh, I love cream cheese in my roll.
Cream cheese in my roll. So the Philly roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't do that. Yeah.
Okay.
I love my imitation crab meat. I love like some of the novelty rolls, firecracker roll, whatever.
Yeah.
I just don't do the Philly cream cheese and
That's too
mayo.
much?
That's too much.
Ooh. Okay. Interesting.
Personal palate, I believe. I think they're quite popular in the States.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Well, that's daily life.
Yes.
I'm sure we missed some stuff, but yeah, for the sake of time, let's move on.
Okay.
News.
Yeah, I have a handful of news that I want to cover.
Thank you for being prepared. Is it mostly Korean news?
Mostly Korean news, but I have like a couple more. I want to say international news.
Okay.
Or yeah.
Just
go.
before we get in, my news mindset is dominated by everything happening in the US. So even though I feel like I'm not a good spokesperson,
Yeah.
I do want to at least touch on that when we get to it. But yeah, let's start
I
with...
intentionally didn't go there because I knew that you would want to talk about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. A
Okay,
little
let's
bit.
start with a more lighthearted one. So the 68th Grammys just wrapped up February 1st.
Okay.
And it was a first ever win for K-pop songs.
I think I saw the headline.
to win a Grammy.
I can guess what song.
Yeah.
Golden.
Yeah. But they were also nominated for one of the main songs, which is Song of the Year,
Song
or the
of the
best
year.
song.
Okay.
But they didn't get that anyways.
Did it win? What category?
It won Best Song Written for Visual Media. It was almost like it's a category made for this
Kind of
song.
an insult. Yeah.
But hear me out.
Okay.
They were nominated for Song of the Year.
Yeah.
Best Pop Duo Group Performance, Best Remix Recording, but they didn't win any of this.
Yeah.
They gave it for Best Song Written for Visual Media.
Hey, it won something. I'll take it. Because K-pop, this is the first time K-pop has won any of it.
Yeah.
Right? Anything, sorry.
Yeah. But I also want to shout out, because there were like some other songs or artists who were nominated for this year.
Yeah.
Specifically, Rose and Bruno Mars' Apart was nominated for Record of the Year
Yeah.
and Song of the Year.
Wow.
And Best Pop Duo Group Performance.
Yeah.
They didn't win anything,
Yeah.
which was pretty controversial, I think.
Oh, really?
Amongst the K-pop
Stands.
stands. But I thought they had a chance.
Okay. Golden
Yeah.
specifically.
Golden or Apart too.
Apto was very popular. And
Yeah.
Bruno Mars has big star power too.
I don't know if this is true. I heard that it was the first time Bruno Mars was nominated
For
and not winning.
Oh, and not winning.
Yeah.
So Rose's dragging him down,
Yeah.
is what you're saying.
Yeah. Cat's Eye, do you know this group?
I've heard of them.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you anything more.
I think they could be classified as K-pop.
Okay. Oh, are they the foreigner group?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which has like
One token
yeah,
Korean.
Yeah.
Just so that they can be K-pop officially. Yeah.
They were nominated for Best New Artist.
Wow. Did
And-
they win?
No. And Best Pop Duo / Group Performance.
Yeah.
And then there was I didn't know about this, but Best Musical Theater Album called Maybe Happy Ending. I think this is the musical that won a Tony Awards, I want to say.
Oh yeah, we referenced that in a previous episode, I
Yeah.
believe. Yeah.
Also nominated, not won.
Not one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jun, like because there's so many famous like K-pop idols and celebrities, etc., like on the global stage now,
Yeah.
brand ambassadors. I think every once in a while these pictures come up where they're seemingly being slighted still, right? Like it's a group of 5 people, there's one Asian, and they're off to the side, or they're dressed particularly exotically, or whatever. Like they're not seen still at the same tier as the rest of the world.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a part of it. And I have to say, like, personally, just culturally, because I grew up American, I feel it a bit too. Like, I can recognize the numbers. Like, K-pop is so successful globally. BTS, Blackpink, whatever. Like, they're so popular. But it doesn't seem like...
They don't look like an artist.
It's not like refined pop. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just like they're almost... I know this is super unpopular and almost self-loathing in a sense, but it's like, oh, they're just like cookie cutter copycats, or they have no like unique personality. They just pump out these hits right? And pop music, isn't that all it's supposed to be, right? It's just supposed to be whatever is popular globally. But at the same time, I feel like there's less creativity. And I know this is strictly like just a cultural lens
That's
and
personality,
bias.
right?
Maybe that's it too. Yeah.
I agree to that too. I feel like I'm not saying that them as an individual human being doesn't have character, but the way that they, I guess, put themselves out
As a group. Yeah.
or they like show themselves on media is too refined to me,
I see.
if you will. Like they only say the things that they're supposed to say.
Oh, you're taking it a different way. Yeah, they're almost too safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, in that sense, I feel like they're more cookie cutter, manufactured almost. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why I feel this way, but I do. I have to admit that's how I see a lot of K-pop groups. Yeah, they're formulaic, cookie cutter, copycats.
Yeah.
Nothing new or innovative.
Yeah.
Just pumping out hit after hit that all kind of sounds the same, right? So
But the good thing is that if you are, I think,
I know this. Sorry.
no, go ahead.
I know this is offensive to like K-pop fans.
Oh yeah,
And I feel bad even saying it, but I have to be honest. Yeah.
yeah. You have the one Korean to.
To shield me.
Anyways, but I do feel like that. I guess like in the 80s or the 90s or the era when I grew up,
Yeah.
there were like actors and actresses, or there were singers and there were dancers and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
But nowadays, it's the only way to actually enter the entertainment business is to be in a K-pop band.
To debut through
Yeah.
K-pop,
Yeah.
and then you can do whatever else.
Yeah, regardless of what type of talent you have, right? But then after you gain fame from those groups, then they can do your individual thing, right?
Yeah.
Like there was that famous one guy who was the male lead in Miseng.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he's like a very famous actor right now, right? His acting is actually really good. But he also debuted in a boy band because it's like the formula that you
Yeah.
have to follow in like Korean entertainment industry right now. What I'm trying to get at is that nowadays even though you start off as like a boy band, girl band format,
Yeah.
if you have the talent, there are multiple ways to show your talent in other industries after that. Like for instance, like the members in Blackpink,
Yeah.
right? They perform as Blackpink, but they all have their individual gigs, right?
Yeah.
And they're like I think they're very, very talented in that way. I wouldn't
And
say
unique and differentiated now that they're able to show their individual personality more.
Yeah. I wouldn't say like, let's say Jennie from Blackpink is any less talented than. Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to
the
put like
wars.
specific names, but like any like solo, like pop artist, right?
Okay, June, I'm gonna go there though. Here's the
Yeah.
thing. I'm gonna put a Korean American podcast cultural lens on this.
Okay.
Are any of those solo stars successful on their own? I'm talking like Beyonce from Destiny's Child. Like none of them have made it on their own, right?
I think Jennie is almost bigger than Blackpink.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just out of it then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or like, who else is there? Like any.
Because Rose again, I'm gonna get killed. But Rose, everyone knows her from Bruno Mars's collaboration Apate. You can't say that was her solo thing.
Yeah.
I think. I mean, it's a collaboration.
Yeah. I think
I had heard that Lisa's solo is not going well, and I had heard that Jenny's isn't either. But I'm totally open to being wrong.
I'm not like a super well acknowledged K-pop fan.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but like from a person who's not that well.
Your perspective is she's doing well on her own.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. Or like G-Dragon. He's from like this band called Big Bang.
Yeah.
And I think G-Dragon is bigger than Big Bang.
Now.
Yeah.
Okay. And he still releases solo stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna try to say like it's as a collectivist society, you have to put the band first, and then only if the band is doing well, or maybe once it's fading, then you can try to do your solo thing. But if you're seen as like trying to usurp the group and disrupt the harmony, you're just gonna get shunned in Korea. So you have to wait either till the overall group popularity declines, and then you can like shine. Right?
Yeah. I think it's more of a business reason, right? It's the same as like. Did I talk about the Super Sendai thing?
Briefly, I think. Yeah.
It's purely for business because you can gain more traction by having different types of artists in one group, so that you can gain
Appeal
a
to
bigger
more
fan base. Yeah.
Or here's a question for you. I know you're not a K-pop expert, but who is the most famous solo Korean artist to
Ma-
just debut solo? And one
Male.
person comes to mind, but
Male or female?
either, yeah.
Biggest? Like recent days?
Just like, I don't know, of all time. Like, who's the Taylor Swift of K-pop?
Oh, IU.
IU, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Besides her, is there anyone else?
Who's as big as IU?
Or who's the second runner-up?
This is, yeah, there must be a lot.
But there's not many. Well,
There's not many
no one comes to mind, right?
because they don't debut solo these days.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's more of a recent thing though.
Just collectivist society.
Okay, I'm such a old person now that I'm referencing this person.
Boa.
Oh, Boa too.
That was
Yeah.
the before IU. There was Boa, right?
Yeah. But I wanted to say I'm so embarrassed now. Yoo Jun,
No idea.
the Korean American guy,
Nahuna.
the Korean American guy who got shunned by public.
Oh, what's his name?
Steven Yu, the guy who
Pablo.
did it.
Yeah. Is it Pablo? Is Pablo
Oh,
different?
Tablo? No,
Oh,
Tablo. Tablo's from this hip hop
Pablo.
band
Okay.
called
Okay.
Epic High.
Oh, so it's Yoo Sung-jun. Okay.
Yoo Jun, I think he's from the late 90s or early 2000s.
I feel like that sounds like a 90s name for me.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you know about this guy because he didn't go to military when he like promised, and
Oh, yeah. He's been wanting to
Everybody
come
that-
back to the
Yeah,
Korea for
yeah.
like 30 years
Yeah.
now. Okay.
that guy was big as a solo artist.
Got it.
And then there was Rain.
B,
Yeah.
yeah. Wait, so what happened? Okay, there was Boa, there was B, there was these like solo artists successful before
Yeah.
90s and early 2000s, and then the last 20 years of K-pop is just all groups, right?
Yeah, and I think K-pop became like too business centric after that, and then they just like found the formula.
I feel like that plays a part in this, Jun.
Yeah.
Like it's when you're a group ensemble, right? You can carry each other's weaknesses.
Yeah.
You're never put on the spot. You don't have to carry the show all by yourself. Right, but like Taylor Swift,
Yeah.
Beyonce,
Yeah.
right? They're just solo artists now, and they shine on their own.
Yeah,
And I think in a sense, it's like, to me, it's more impressive. It's harder,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
yeah. Another thing about the like the K-pop boy band girl band formula is that they don't have mixed gender groups anymore.
Oh, did they ever?
I mean, there's one who became very successful
Really?
recently. Yeah.
I've never heard of a mixed gender K-pop group.
Well, they're called All Day Project.
Never heard of them.
They're
Yeah,
like
yeah.
probably the most successful new K-pop band.
Okay.
Yeah. But usually not like that.
Yeah.
But in the 90s, there were a lot of mixed gender bands.
It's so interesting.
I think it was more
Yeah.
experimental, that
Yeah.
phase.
Now it's just like they found their formula.
Yeah.
They're milking
They're
it for
just
all it's worth.
optimizing it.
Basically what Hollywood has done
Yeah.
to movies. Oh, okay. I can understand that.
Okay, second news. Do you know this word called 5,000p?
5,000p?
Yeah.
So 5,000 P's? No idea.
It's a Korean slang. It's more a financial term
Okay.
celebrating
Oh, yeah. KOSPI.
KOSPI 5,000.
Cross 5,000.
yeah,
Congrats.
index. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so
한국 주식.
yeah, 한국 주식. We call it 국장.
Oh, 국장.
Yeah.
What's that?
The 국 is for a
Korean.
country,
Oh, okay.
but in this context, Korea,
Uh-huh.
and chang is market.
Country
Korean
market.
market, yeah.
Got it.
So
Yeah, Korean stocks are crushing it.
I think the government has something to do with it because
Ooh.
I think one of the promises that the current president made when he was running for president was that he's gonna do something with the stock market.
Really?
Because
What's driving this rally?
for a long time, I think we call it the Korea discount. Like for instance, Samsung, right?
Yeah.
They're almost like at one point rival with. I mean, they are in
With
the phone
Apple?
industry, like they're Apple rival,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
they're like much less.
Their market cap.
Yeah. And so I think it's because they are listed in the Korean stock market.
I see.
And it's because of many different factors about like the dividends and the way that they are like a family-owned business and everything. I think the current government, I'm not really sure about the specifics, but they implemented certain laws to prohibit this and make it a more healthy market.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Cool.
And
Yeah.
because of that, I think it gained more expectation, right? And so, yeah, now
It's working.
Yeah,
Yeah.
now it's
All-time
it's
high,
all-time
right?
high. And Samsung Samsung Electronics or
Yeah.
Samsung Electronics, they passed the
What's their market cap?
1,000 trillion won, which is almost
Almost a
$700 billion
Oh,
now,
yeah.
which is not that much if you think about it.
Still
Now,
crazy.
yeah.
That's the most valuable company in Korea, right?
Yes.
I mean, if you hit $1 trillion market cap, there's just a handful of companies there, right?
I think in the Korean market, they're the big two,
Yeah.
and then a long
Samsung and
tail.
LG.
Well, Samsung and SK Hynix.
Oh, SK Hynix. Oh, yes, because that's a recent thing, right? Riding the chip wave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of SK Hynix, they were all over the news recently because of the cash bonuses that they, yeah,
I don't know. Tell me.
gave out to the employees. They have a very interesting cash bonus policy, which is that if they have the excess profit, they would put 10% of that in cash bonus fund,
Wow.
and they would just spread it
Pay
out
that
to
out?
the employee.
Dang.
And this was for a long time
Yeah.
seen as like so unfavorable to the employees for a very long time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because like the demand for chips wasn't this high.
I see.
And there are certain times if they have like
A
negative
down year.
down year, they
They
would
get
just
no
give
bonus.
zero, right?
I see, yeah.
So they used to complain a lot about this policy, but now
No one's
it's like
complaining.
they made so much money this year, and they're expecting much more next year.
How much did they make?
I don't even know. It's
Oh,
like,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
astronomical numbers. Anyway, so they're getting
Wait, can you look it up? I'm curious.
how much
The
they
exact number, yeah. Sorry, this can't be a uniform. Every employee gets this.
Do you want the
Korean won?
no revenue or the profit?
I'm curious how much money every employee took home because of this bonus.
Oh, they got like 2,600% of their base salary or something.
2,000?
To be fair, the way that they calculate
Wait,
base,
20x their base?
yeah, but
Not 200, 2,000.
2,600%. But to be fair, the way that they calculate base salary is
Yeah.
kind of different.
Okay.
It's 1/20th of their annual salary, but it's 2,600% of that.
Of 1/20th.
So I think they're getting an additional 1.5 of their base
Okay, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah.
Okay, so they basically doubled their salary in
plus
bonus.
half more. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Congrats for the SK Hynix folks.
Yes.
Do you know how many employees are working at SK Hynix?
I'll look it up.
I'm waiting for the next Nan and Solo dating participant
Say I'm for SK
in the
Hynix.
Jagi Soge. Oh, SK Hynix 2025.
Oh, 34K.
Whoa, that's a huge company.
Yeah.
Wait. You're telling me 34,000 employees
Yeah.
just got a really bonus like 1.5 times their salary?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's crazy, right?
Good for them. Yeah. Good for Korea.
them, yeah.
Good
Good
for
for
SK
Korea.
Hynix.
Yeah.
Bad for every non-SK Hynix employee.
Especially Samsung employees.
Oh, yeah.
Because they have
That's
like
so
a
sad.
cap of 50% of their base salary or something. Yeah.
Well,
Anyways,
they had a great year.
they're expecting a better year this year.
Yeah.
Do you know in these large conglomerates bonus payout days, there are a lot of like car dealers waiting in front of the exit.
Is that true?
Yeah.
I've heard where Samsung, is headquartered. Yeah, they have a whole town there.
Yeah.
And I have heard on payday or whatever, like I don't know about bonus day, but in general, like it's always lined up with whether it's car dealers or people trying to sell them stuff as they're leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. This might be kind of interesting. Samsung announced on February 2nd that they are officially ditching Korean for all internal global docs starting in March.
Wow.
So their first language now is
English.
Yeah.
Good for them. June, I hope we get to this episode shortly in the near future. I have like a 3 or 5 step plan for Korea.
Yeah.
And this is one of them.
Really?
Like you got to embrace English as a first class, like 1B, if not 1A,
Yeah.
next to Hangul in all, government documents, like official websites and everything. It has to be English.
Yeah.
If not first, at least equal to
Yeah.
Korean.
Yeah. I'm surprised that Samsung didn't do this earlier.
Really?
Because I heard that they have now more employees outside of Korea than inside Korea.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see if we'll find out how this unfolds. Because I feel like it's going to be a real struggle for a lot of Koreans
Yeah.
to navigate in this world. Maybe written English is not so bad, but still, yeah, that's crazy.
I don't think it would be a struggle in with the advent of AI and everything, but the thing I worry a little bit is the visibility of documents. Because people might say that they read the document, but they really wouldn't. Or even if they did, they didn't really understand it fully.
Yeah.
But maybe AI will help that too.
It will help, but it's still hard. You
Yeah.
know, I do some part-time work at a Korean firm. And so, you know, they are really great about accommodating. They have AI translations.
Yeah.
I'm constantly copy pasting, you know, or using the on-screen translator. I feel like I get like 85% of it, but that 15% I miss is really important,
Is it?
right? It's like, it's not always a mistranslation, but it's missing context or the wrong connotation or the nuance.
Interesting.
Another big thing is when I'm like reading the AI translation transcript, I'm not listening to like the tone and the voice.
Yeah.
So I remember one meeting in particular, I like sat through the meeting. I was like at the end, ready to send my notes. I thought it went well for the presenter, right? But then I heard everyone basically giving feedback, and like immediately the person presenting was like kind of like apologetic. It's like,
Ooh.
oh, I know it didn't go well. And I was like, wait, what? I thought it went fine.
Uh-huh.
And right, so I'm missing that like 15% that's crucial to understanding.
Oh, like the very nuanced thing.
Yeah, my fear is that. And like in this situation, I feel like I understood the content
Ah,
100%.
yeah.
But the conclusion was polar opposite. I was 180 degrees off.
I
That's
think-
dangerous.
I
Yeah.
think it's could be especially true in Korean culture.
Oh, which is a high context society.
That yes,
Yeah.
but also because they tend to make it more nuanced for the negative things.
Yeah. They're a little more indirect, right?
Yeah.
So I think that will be interesting too. But anyway, yeah.
Interesting. Another large conglomerate news.
Man, Korea really is dominated by the conglomerates, at least the national news.
So Hyundai is deploying Atlas, which is their humanoid robots because Hyundai owns Boston Dynamics, right?
Hyundai owns Boston Dynamics?
Yeah. Oh, you didn't know
I
that?
didn't know that.
Oh, okay.
What?
So in
When did that happen?
I don't know.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I think yeah, probably within 10 years.
June 2021.
Okay.
From SoftBank. SoftBank owned Boston Dynamics before. When did it stop being American owned? Anyway.
I think they were like at one point like tossing around this company because they knew that it's kind of valuable.
Yeah.
That doesn't like
No one knew.
directly makes revenue for them.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
So they're starting to deploy the humanoid robots to their factories.
Crazy.
And they have like this huge conflict with the union.
Oh, yeah. Of course. Of
And
course.
the union says not a single robot enters without an agreement.
Wow. Was there like a AI robot versus human war like fighting going on? That's
It's
crazy.
almost starting to
Oh
happen.
my gosh, yeah.
They're like, we're entering a new era.
That's crazy.
And the interesting thing is that on this incident,
Mm-hmm.
the president commented on it. And it's surprising because the current
The president weighed in.
yeah,
Wow.
because
okay.
the president is supposed to be more pro-union,
Pro labor, yeah, human labor union.
but he
yeah.
said that it's something that is inevitable.
Oh,
Yeah, he said in Korea, I don't know what's in Korean, but he said that the massive wagon of AI robotics cannot be stopped.
Jun, I don't want to be political, and I don't know all the details.
Yeah.
But I've said repeatedly before on the pod,
Yeah,
I feel like the current Korean president is on fire. Almost everything he says, I'm like, that's just reasonable and rational
yeah.
and makes sense.
he has a reputation for that, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, yeah. Everything, every time you quote him, I'm like, that is what a reasonable person would say. He's so good.
Yeah. I have some more, but I just want to end with this last one because it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Do you know this Korean crypto trading platform called Bitumb?
No. Yeah.
I think it's the second biggest one in Korea.
Okay. The first biggest one got acquired by Naver Financial. Right?
Yeah,
That one. Okay.
Upbit.
Upbit.
Yeah,
So this is Thumbit.
Bitumb.
Oh, Bitumb. Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, on February 6th, they had an event where they would
Just 2 days ago. Okay.
yeah, they would send out 2,000 won to a certain number of users who participate in some event, right?
Okay. So $2 roughly, let's say.
But then they accidentally sent 2,000 bitcoins
Oh,
to everyone.
That can't be right.
They say that they recovered 99.7% of it.
2,000 bitcoins?
Yeah.
Oh,
Isn't it so crazy that the
how do they even have that many?
I don't even
That's
know.
crazy, yeah.
So that's the biggest mystery. How did they even have that many? Because
Yeah.
they, in their public document, they know that they declare how much assets
Yeah,
they have,
yeah,
right?
sure, sure.
And they definitely don't have this much of Bitcoin. What I'm suspecting is that
Yeah.
I think it just went through their system. And the actual transaction didn't happen, but it showed up in
On people's
everyone's
balances?
yeah,
Oh my gosh.
yeah. That was
Are you a
hilarious.
Thumbit user, June?
Bitumb? No,
Bitumb.
I'm a Upbit
Oh,
user.
Coin.
Coin.
Oh man, okay.
Anyways,
That is funny.
Yeah.
Wow. That's totally like a monopoly thing. Bank error in your favor. Here's $200.
but I'm not. After watching this news, I'm not. I'm now curious what their like interface looks like to
Yeah.
send out like event money to people. Is there like this drop down saying like
Currency.
Korean won, Bitcoin?
Oh god.
That's crazy.
What if it was an AI error?
Oh, that would be
Hey, I
crazy.
sent 2,000, blah blah blah, and they were like
Maybe
misunderstood.
this is
it.
better for humanity.
Okay, June. I wasn't thinking about going here, but yeah, as of today, Bitcoin's kind of tanking.
Yeah.
How is the Korean public taking this?
It's so I've been trading Bitcoin since when the first wave hit in Korea, which is like, I don't know, 2016.
Okay.
There's been ups and downs and fluctuations, and every time, so they're like crypto optimists and crypto pessimists,
Yeah, sure.
and they're both very strong in their opinions, right? And every time Bitcoin hits like all-time high,
Yeah.
all the optimists come out and say like,
Yeah,
like the greatest things about Bitcoin and everything, right?
Yeah.
And every time there's like a tank like this, all the pessimists come out and
Sure.
say like, there's no intrinsic value in this, blah
Yeah,
blah blah.
yeah.
I don't think this is the end of crypto. I agree that there's no intrinsic value in it.
I don't
But
wanna get into it.
I also think that gold doesn't have intrinsic value in it
Yeah,
either.
Yeah.
You can't say it's because it's beautiful and shiny. It's like it's just nothing, but
Yeah.
it's still very valuable. At least I think it can be in that position, which it already is kind of, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how much I want. I do have strong opinions on this.
Yeah.
I'll just say two things. One, I'm not necessarily in touch with the U.S. like zeitgeist on bitcoins, but I just feel like because of everything else that's going on in the world, it's definitely not center stage. Like I don't see it as big of an issue as maybe this would have been like, I don't know, 5 years ago.
Yeah.
For sure. So it seems to have taken a back seat. Some of the other things that are happening. So yeah, I was surprised that this much of a drop did not cause more noise in my feeds. The other thing I would say, I think there is some intrinsic value to anything that is scarce. And the other thing I'm going to go with, I haven't refined this theory, but I just want to get your take on it. Something that is a store of energy. So if you think about coal or oil,
Yeah.
diamonds are compressed over time, and that's just like, and all the energy going into compounding that down. I think there's something there. It's just like it's storing energy.
Whoa.
And I will say this, like
Kind of philosophical.
maybe, yeah, I'm trying to be a bit.
Yeah.
I agree that intrinsically, Bitcoin does not have any value. It's just some, bits
It's
on
data.
bits somewhere,
Yeah.
right? But if you think about the value of it is in the mining and maintaining of it that supports it.
Yeah.
And that is so much money going into the electricity costs
Yeah.
and the computing power
Yeah.
just to maintain it. So in that sense, by design, the first one, scarcity, it's by design created that way.
Yeah.
And then it is a store of energy. There is
It
so
is.
much energy going into making that thing and maintaining it.
It
And
doesn't
so there's some value in it.
it doesn't directly have energy in it, but
It is
yeah.
a store of energy
Yeah.
is how I think about it.
Yeah.
And so
but
any-
it doesn't like release back energy like coal or oil
It doesn't,
does.
yeah. But diamonds don't either. But how much work did it take to produce?
yeah.
Combined with the scarcity, right, of it, I think those two play a part in it. So
So
I'm
I
not
think
going to say
you're
whether I'm
more optimistic than I thought.
the DeFi principles are, I can get behind them. And then, yeah, from this perspective, like, yeah, I agree. It's as arbitrary as gold. Like, it's scarce. and it's a store of energy. Like, okay, you just can't replicate it easily. Sure. Put some value to it. Why not?
You know what? You know what I think is interesting though about the perception of Bitcoin recently is that it was for a long time viewed as something very volatile and unstable. But now it's somehow pegged, not necessarily pegged, but like somehow linked to gold these days. And
Oh, is it?
and I think the reason why it tanked recently is because Trump was going to appoint a new
Fed chair. Yeah.
which is he's known to be more
Anti-crypto.
no, more like more stable in his views
I see.
of
So
the
slower
financial
economic
market.
growth overall.
And you know how like gold prices go up when the world is more unstable, right? And so I think the Bitcoin is now following that trend of gold, which is
Yeah.
interesting because it's for a long time it's known as the most unstable type of asset. Now it's like somehow
Achieving stability.
viewed as a new gold.
Yeah. I think a lot of people see it that
Yeah.
inflation hedge.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That's end of my news, and I have like 2 trends thing
Okay.
or like three.
We should do trends career. Let's talk about ICE very quickly. I don't even know. I have not thought through what to share. Okay. I mean, June. The U.S. news has just been dominated
Yeah.
by ICE in the
Yeah.
last. Okay, we could also talk about the crazy winter storm, but I think that again, the biggest thing is the actual immigration and
Yeah.
customs enforcement.
Yeah.
We've talked about it before as a part of the big beautiful bill. They approved a ton of money for ICE.
Yeah.
Again, I'm not the most informed on this, but basically, yeah, they're sending. I think is it 1,500, but don't quote me on that. But thousands, on the order of thousands of more agents into American cities. And again, they're all over the U.S. to be clear. But I think most recently, it's been all the news has been focused on Minnesota, and so. Yeah, obviously 2 people were tragically killed, murdered, I'd say. And yeah, so that's causing it's just like a firestorm, right? It's just such a dangerous situation right now. And I think everyone knew the increasing violence and the increasing protests were going to result in this. But yeah, as of today, 2 people have died at the hands of ICE agents, and I personally think that it was totally preventable. I think in general, the onus is more on the side with more power to show more restraint. And so, yeah, the protesters were not waving weapons. They didn't have guns. ICE
Yeah.
agents do.
Yeah.
And so I think that's where I will say, like, yeah, it's very tragic. I don't think anyone's going to say it wasn't. Yeah. So, yeah, it's crazy right now. I'll say I was aware that ICE existed before I think this recent surge. I actually think they were established in the like early 2000s. So they've been around for a while. And based on my very light research, actually, before this recent wave, and I think the last year or so, out of all the law enforcement, ICE actually had a pretty decent reputation. Like they're doing really dangerous, hard work, and they're doing a good job of it.
Yeah.
Right. Again, under President Obama, he deported more people than anyone had ever done. Who was doing these deportations?
Yeah.
ICE was handling it.
Yeah.
And so these days, when I see the rhetoric and when I see all the headlines like, oh, abolish ICE, all ICE agents are bad, it's hard for me to ever say something so absolutist like that. But again, when you see the footage, when you see these 2 innocent, I will say these 2 civilians who died, lost their life, it's so hard to feel anything but this anger and against ICE. But I will just say, like, for any entity, any systemic, hierarchical, whatever, there's good and there's bad,
Yeah.
right? And I hate to let both sides it, right? But that is honestly how I feel. I think back when the BLM, Black Lives Matters movement was really, really popular, I think a very common slogan was defund the police. And I just think about, the millions of law enforcement. Yeah, okay, they have a bad reputation. They're lazy, they're corrupt. But I have to believe that's maybe whatever, some percentage of them that is that way. But the vast majority of people are hardworking, trying to be honest and do the right thing. But they're just put in this system of powers that what can they even do if they're trying to do the right thing? And I think these days too with ICE, anyone who's trying to do the right thing, right? Whistleblow, investigate. They get just chopped off and cut off. They resign the next day, right? There was an FBI agent who was trying to investigate the ICE, killing, and he just got let go of his job if you say anything negative about them. So it creates this environment where even if you do want to do the right thing, what do you even do?
Yeah.
Right? It's so hard. And I think it's so easy for you to say like, well, if I was them, I would do this. I would protest. I would like find out. I would hold my fellow people accountable. I wish everyone would think that way, but I can pretty confidently say if you're actually in that position, it's so hard. Right? Like I would love to be the type of person to say I'd be at the protests. I'd be the loudest person. I'd put my body in front of someone to protect an innocent bystander. I would love to be that way, but quite frankly, I'm not. And I think it's so dangerous when the most common thing I'm not going to get into all the rhetoric, but very common thing is like, oh, anyone who voted for Trump voted for this. I don't think that's true, right? It's kind of silly to quote Star Wars, but only Siths deal in absolutes. I think anytime you say anything absolutely, it's kind of the dark side. That's the evil way of thinking in my mind. And so when you say something like all ICE agents are evil, I can't agree with that. Obviously, they're untrained. Maybe their leaders are malicious, have a certain agenda. I can agree with that. But when you go so far as to say like there should be no ICE, all ICE agents are evil, I can't get behind that myself. And so I just think this is the polarized environment we live in. You cannot sit somewhere in the middle. It's like, yes, ICE as a system might be poorly led and managed. 2 people have died, they should be held accountable. Whoever did that, right? They need to be better trained. And they have to like obey the law, right? Like these things are true. I think everyone agrees they shouldn't be masked, right? Of course, there's reasons to be masked, but I think by and large, like, I don't know, if you had to put it to a vote, everyone would probably say, well, they shouldn't be masked.
Yeah.
They have to identify themselves. They have to wear body cameras, right? At the same time, like they're doing a very important job, I think. And I can't get behind, no ICE, open borders. I think that's also very hard to get behind too. So anyway, my high level takeaway, it's like, yeah, it's so tragic what happened. I feel sick. I get angry, right? At the same time, it's like, I can't propose a solution. I'm not qualified for that.
Yeah.
So what's the right thing for me to do? I don't know, right? And I think people from Europe, maybe I want to know your perspective too. It's like, why aren't you protesting, right? Like, and I mentioned this on a previous podcast, but like, a French person might say like, Americans don't protest, right? They need to quit everything and protest every single day until change happens. Don't just gather on the weekends one time nationwide, right? Here's the problem, June. Like the U.S. is such a firecracker of a situation right now, and it's so tense that even if you're a peaceful protester, you don't feel safe. It is such a heroic, courageous thing, I think, to go to these things, these protests, because they can escalate and get violent very quickly.
Yeah.
Right. And so even though I pass by the demonstrations in Korea all the time, thousands of people chanting, banging, whatever, I don't think any one of them fears for their life.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But I think they feel like, no, I can protest. This is my right.
Yeah.
Police aren't going to kill me. Right. I'm not a political enemy. I'm protesting. And so it's not that it doesn't take courage, but, if every single one of those people really thought in their mind, like, oh, I'm going here to protest and it might get violent. I might get put in jail. I might get killed in the worst case. It's so much harder to say, like, to let's say judge people for not doing more in the US right now. So I just wanted to share my thoughts there. I wish they were more well-formed. Quite frankly, like, I feel lucky to be away from it. But I feel guilty feeling lucky being away from it because I know the reality, especially for people living in Minnesota right now, is very different. Yeah, and so just my heart breaks for the victims, for how much violence there seems to be, the escalating situation right now. I will say as of today, right, I think there's been some leadership changes. So maybe they're going to pull back on the rhetoric, pull back on the violence, and hopefully calm things down a bit. So no more people die for sure. And like we can move forward in a more humane and civil manner. But anyway, it's just, Jun, I'm curious from your perspective, what would your typical Korean know of the situation?
Yeah.
How might they think about it? and just like what are your thoughts on it? Yeah.
Yeah, I want to be brief,
Yeah.
but I have like many different thoughts on this issue, and especially about your perspective. I can't say I've been very meticulously following this news. I only loosely follow what happened in news. And I think I have a little bit more knowledge than your average Korean because I sometimes consume American media. First of all, I think I really appreciate your point of view, and I think it's actually very courageous in these times to actually trying to address how multifaceted this is. And I always say that things are so, like, reality is so complicated, right? And it can't just be this or, like, it can't just be black and white. I think anything in the world cannot be black and white. And I always thought about it that way. And I think it's because of me, or maybe even you, the nature of trying to pursue what is the truth. And the truth is always so complicated. I had an experience in my freshman years in college, and that was the mid 2000s, right? And Korean college, especially the student body, was known to have a very political color to it. I don't know about how it's like these days, but when I was in college, it was like that.
Yeah.
Most of them are very left-leaning. And so, because they're like my friends and my sombers, right? I had a lot of opportunities to like chat with them about certain political issues and stuff like that. And every time I try to talk about my position of like things are so complicated, you can't say one or the other. There's this one guy who always criticized me of being both sidism.
Oh yeah.
In Korea, it's called 양비론.
Okay.
And at that time, I couldn't really understand that. Like, isn't it like that in reality?
Yeah.
Isn't everything like that in reality? But I also got to realize that sometimes reality isn't really important. It's because of the fact that reality is so complicated. It's so hard for people to understand the reality, and therefore it's so hard to change something if you want to change something. And I know that certain propagandas are also historically known to make things purposely more complicated so that the general public doesn't understand what's going on and take advantage of that, right? And so throughout history, I think the public also learned that of how manipulating of people can be to maintain certain forces in certain ways. And so I know that this is sometimes kind of off from what reality is. But I also want to say sometimes reality doesn't really matter. And sometimes you purposely have to be black and white to make a change. So I think it's very complicated.
Yeah.
And I also think the way in which, and I also like your European friends, I also thought that if that happened in Korea, like it's going to be the end of the world, right?
Yeah.
Everything's going to change. The president's going to come down.
Yeah.
And it's just going to be a new world, right?
Yeah.
And I also sometimes wonder, like, why isn't there a bigger change in the U.S.? And I think it's kind of an irony that it's because of the very main reason why America is such a great country. And I think it's because of the diversity. In Korea, because it's such a homogenous country and a society, sometimes like you get stuck in a dead end because everyone thinks the same and there's no room for diversity, right? But for the very same reason, because there's so many like different opinions and like cultures and history in American society, it's so hard to like center one opinion to like a bigger force. And I think that's what's going on. And I think it's like working against the society at this point. Yeah. So those are my thoughts. Yeah.
To put a podcast lens on it though, too.
Yeah.
I believe this. I think most humans in the world are just inherently very selfishly centered.
Yeah.
Right. They're just putting themselves and their family first. Right. And so, yeah, if you live outside of Minnesota, right, you can kind of bury your head in the sand and say, well, it's not going to get to me. I'm okay. My family's safe. My job's secure. Right. My life day to day hasn't changed at all.
Yeah.
And I think it's very easy because the country's so spread out. It's so big. Like you can't. If I live in Busan and I want to join a protest in Seoul, you could do that in a day, right? Like if you really were committed. I mean, what are you gonna do in the U.S.? Pay $500, buy a
Mm.
plane ticket, get a
Yeah.
hotel account? Like, it's so hard to do.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that should stop people,
Yeah.
but the practical matter is it is hard,
Yeah.
right? Like, I don't know what the equivalent would be. How far, like, if you live in the UK
Mm-hmm.
and there's a protest going on in Paris,
Yeah.
right, that you really are passionate about,
Mm.
are you really gonna hop on a plane or a
Yeah.
train and fly over there? And like, it's just so spread out and so
Mm-mm.
big.
Mm.
So, and like, the thing is, like, I don't know what people who care to try to de-escalate the violence and try to have some accountability over law enforcement. Like, I really don't know what the right thing is to do.
Yeah.
And I personally cannot believe the answer is, well, get your own gun, and when they come for you, you know, exercise your Second Amendment rights.
Yeah.
That doesn't resonate to me. That's
Yeah.
only going to make it worse.
Yeah.
So I think this is why a lot of Americans are feeling frustrated. Like, on the one hand, they do want to do something, but they don't know what.
Mm.
And then on the other hand, it's like, well, it hasn't affected me yet, and it might never. So let me just wait until it does.
Yeah.
You know, in the worst case outcome, it's going to be too late when that happens. But on the other hand, like, again, I understand. I wish people weren't like this, but it's kind of how I am.
Yeah.
It's like, it's hard to be brave,
Yeah.
to be honest. So, yeah. What's the closest thing to a Korean? The previous president did bring troops into Seoul, but I think in modern Korean history, what's the closest equivalent you can think of where, you know, there was fear of like government heavily overstepping their bounds, taking away or violating personal rights and privileges? Has anything come up recently?
Uh, mm, I know. So there was a time when the three presidents ago, when they were trying to do the FTA with the U.S.
Okay.
and trying to import U.S. beef,
Uh-huh.
and it was at the time it was known to the public that U.S. beef was not safe.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, and had like the cow disease or whatever
Yeah.
that could be infectious to people. We don't know what the medical fact is, but at the time people believed in that.
Sure.
And there was a huge protest, and there was one incident where the Korean police force, when they tried to control the demonstration
Yeah,
people,
yeah, yeah.
they sometimes do the water blasting thing.
Oh, yeah, yeah, with the fire hose.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And this one time they blasted to a person in too much of a close proximity,
Uh-huh.
and that person like fell into the back and died.
Oh,
I think
no. Yeah.
that was, I think, the most recent thing that I can think about. But before that, like in the 60s and 70s,
Sure, sure,
yeah,
sure,
when
yeah.
there was like a dictatorship, there was like horrible things.
Ah, okay. Anyway, I think the only hope I have is that it de-escalates.
Yeah.
I mean, the response to that would be like, oh, okay, you take your hope, and why don't you do something to actually make it happen?
Yeah.
I just don't know what there is to do.
Yeah.
So I will say the scariest part, actually, there was, I think, 3 very prominent media people that were, you know, speaking out against the government, and they were, you know, arrested and detained and held for investigation. I do believe they were all released, you know, unharmed.
Yeah.
But that is a very scary thing where overall, you know, the press, I think this is a trend for many years in the US, is becoming heavily, you know, polarized and politicized and actually, you know, almost privatized because the owners of these media outlets now have a certain agenda. And yeah, when freedom of press is violated, to your point, right, how can you actually find out what is truth? And I think that is a very scary place to be in. And it's like when, you know, especially in this AI era, right, where all this stuff can be auto-generated and just mass, you know, published and pushed out programmatically and algorithmically try to like optimize to certain people. Like, it is such a scary world to be in.
Yeah.
And I just wish we could act quicker with legislation
Yeah.
and enforcement of the legislation,
Yeah.
right? To try to at least have the truth be shared and then let people interpret it in the sense to their own,
Yeah.
through their own lens.
Yeah.
But we should align on at least the facts of what happened.
Yeah.
And even that is so hard to believe anything right now.
Yeah.
That's where it's so scary. So,
It is very scary. I also wanted to talk about that because especially because I'm reading the news outside of the US, and so it's even more filtered than what's actually going on. And not even because of like the current advanced AI or whatever, like just by the YouTube algorithm, right? You only get to see what you're presented by the algorithm. And I can't trust whatever I'm seeing,
Yeah.
right?
I feel that way. It's really
yeah,
scary.
I don't even know what's actually going on in the US right now. Like sometimes even the certain Korean news are so like anti-America, and like all the headlines are like Trump is doomed now, like he's in like the very last moments of his like presidency or whatever. That's like I can sense by my gut feeling that that's probably a bit exaggerated, but I don't know if he's like really doing well either. It's
Who
somewhere
knows? Yeah.
it's somewhere in between that, but it's so hard to have a grasp of what reality is.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's one of the factors that it's the most scary part is that it makes you indifferent. It makes you not really care about news anymore
Yeah.
because you don't even know what's true.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. To trends.
Yeah.
I have some fun stuff.
All right, June. Let's wrap up news there then.
Yeah.
And let's try to do trends
Yeah.
before we go on to listener comments.
Okay. I have 3 trends topics. First one is it's a very brief thing, but it's 2.9.
Okay.
It's
But-
already over.
It's over?
Isn't it crazy?
Is it over?
Yeah.
Wait, last week I waited 30 minutes
It's
someplace.
over. I think I've heard in the news that they like the ingredients now they have like
Surplus?
stacks of it, and and the prices are plummeting.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's that fast.
Wow.
But I felt that it's not gonna stick
Okay.
forever.
Now I can go get it.
Yeah.
But I did wait 30 minutes to try it.
I mean, I think it's still in trend a little bit, so
Yeah.
it might not be very easy to get, but I think if you want to get it, you can get it.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. It was too specific to go on for a long
I see.
time.
Yeah.
Okay. Next category is language.
Okay.
And there's like I have 2
What's
things.
the latest slang?
Oh yeah, I have 1 for the latest slangs and
Uh-huh.
2 for just my personal observations.
Okay. I have one observation too. So
You want to start with the slangs?
yeah. I want to guess.
I see this a lot in social media. I'm pretty sure you haven't heard of this, but I see this a lot in social media.
Okay.
The first one is 야르.
야르?
Yeah.
What's the Hangul?
야.
야. Okay. 야.
르.
리얼
Yeah.
야르. 야르.
You
No
can't,
clue,
You can't
yeah.
guess. It's like an expression,
Uh-huh.
like cool.
Oh, okay. 야르.
Yeah, 야르.
Like 짱, like nice.
Yeah.
Okay. 야르.
I try to search this in Naver. And
Like the origin, yeah.
And one of the blog posts said that the closest thing that you can think of that is asa.
That's not even close at all.
Do you know what asa is though? It's because it's like an old
Asa,
Korean-
yeah, it's just like fighting, like let's
Yeah.
go. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the
Yaru.
asa of the Gen Z. Yaru.
Okay.
And the next one is shagal.
Shagal?
Yeah.
It sounds like a curse word.
I think it
Anything
kind of
with
is.
sangshid is like,
It's not sangshut, it's shagal.
okay, shagal.
Yeah, but
Okay.
it's still, I think it's sometimes used as a curse thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
No
but it's
idea.
just also just an expression.
So no meaning.
Yeah.
Just an expression that came to be trending.
Yeah, it's like
shagal.
if like this food is good,
Yeah.
like shagal 좋다.
shagal 좋다?
shagal 맛있다.
It's the PC version of beep, like
Yeah,
Shiba.
yeah. I think that's how I got it.
they made it. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, those are the 2 trends that I witness in social media these days. 야르. shagal. The next thing, this is my personal beef
Okay.
with the way that people talk these days.
Uh-huh.
They say something인 것 같아요 too much.
Oh, 같아요. Yeah.
And I really dislike the way that they do that for
It's even more
everything.
indirect and seen as polite, right? But it's so roundabout.
Because literally something 것 같아요
Yeah.
is something seems like that.
Yeah.
right?
They don't want to be sure or direct.
But even when they're talking about their own opinions,
Yeah.
they always end it with something 것 같아요.
But do you remember one of our first language things? When I was like, I feel like I should be saying when I'm going to be late, even if I know I'm going to be late.
Yeah.
좀 늦을 것 같아요.
Yeah.
Instead of 늦을 거예요.
Yeah.
Right? So is it, anyway.
But in that context, I think it's fine because you don't know if I'm gonna.
Even if you know you're going to be late, you
Yeah.
should say it looks like I'm going to be late
Yeah.
instead I will be late.
But I know, but like people these days, they say things like, 맛있는 것 같아요.
Oh,
It's like
yeah.
it's your opinion. Say it's 맛있어요, right? But they say something 같아요
Yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
much these days. Like yeah.
It feels like this is like Korean's version of becoming overly PC. Like you
I
just
think
can't be
so.
direct.
Yeah.
Everything's indirect.
Or like they are not sure about their opinions. I
yeah.
think.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I wish people were more assertive.
It's playing it safe, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's almost comical to say something 같아요. When it's your opinion,
Yeah.
you can just say it.
Yeah. Mm,
Yeah.
okay. Mine's related. Can I bring
Yeah.
mine in?
hmm
So this phrase I know is big now, but when I first moved here, I don't think it was as popular. So you tell me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Like blah 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 가능하세요. Like is it possible to, right? Has that always been like the standard way of asking for things? 가능하세요.
I don't want to say that it's a very recent thing,
Okay.
but it's
It's
used
become
a lot.
the de facto way to ask anything.
Yeah.
It's just like not asking for it,
Yeah.
but saying like, is
Is
it
it
possible
possible?
to?
Yeah.
Yeah. So have you noticed that too?
I haven't noticed that, but now that you say it, I think it's like in line of like something
exactly.
같아요,
같아요.
right?
Yeah. 가능하세요.
Yeah.
And the other one may be in line with this too. All of a sudden I hear it everywhere. Like, what's the word? 다름이 아니고, like what's the
다름이 아니라.
다름이 아니다? Like you have to lead everything with
Yeah.
다름이 아니다.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
have you noticed this too?
I don't know if it's a recent trend.
I feel like it's recent, at
Is
least for
it?
me. I don't know.
Maybe like all of these three are in the same category of people trying to be more
Overly
indirect.
polite, more indirect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
다름이 아니라.
I mean, I hear it. I heard it for the first time maybe a month ago.
Yeah.
Now I hear it everywhere.
Do you know what it means though?
It's nothing big, but right.
Oh,
Yeah, 아니다. It's nothing,
Yeah.
but yeah, not a big deal.
yeah, but more directly translated, it's like it's nothing different, but
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
because
Oh.
다름 is like 달라.
Different.
Yeah.
I see. Anyway, yeah, it's I think this is a boomer take, but I do kind of agree with you.
Yeah.
It's getting to be a bit too much. It's just
Yeah.
like just get to it.
Yeah.
다름이 아니다. 근데 블라블라 가능하세요?
Yeah.
It's like why don't you just say like, can you pick up your daughter? Versus like, it's nothing else, no
Yeah.
big deal.
Yeah.
But I was wondering, is it possible
Oh, yeah.
potentially if you could just, pick up your daughter? And it's just tell me, can you pick up your daughter?
And you say 가능할 것 같아요.
다림이 괜찮은데.
픽업할 수 있을 것 같아요.
Anyway, yeah.
To me it's pretty annoying. The last one is something that I don't know if it's a trend, but something that I start to realize a lot.
Yeah.
Is this filler word that people use?
Uh-huh.
이제.
Oh, 이제? 이제 is like this time, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they just use it as a filler word.
like-
yeah,
like-
뭐
이제.
제가 이제 뭐 이걸 뭐 학교로 갔는데 이제
Yeah.
something 이제.
I feel like that's always been around too, but maybe
Really?
it's just exploding.
Maybe it's exploding. I just like, it's one of those things when you start to realize
Yeah,
it.
you hear it everywhere. See, that's me. Like, when you buy a new car model, it's
Yeah.
everywhere. You didn't
Yeah.
notice it before, now you notice it.
Yeah.
That's me with the other two things, but interesting. Yeah.
Okay, moving on to the last one. This one's fun.
Okay.
It's food related.
Food trend.
Yeah.
Give me a category.
Dessert.
Ooh, a dessert trend.
Yeah.
I got
Social
nothing.
media.
Definitely don't know.
So I heard that this was viral in Japan initially,
Okay.
where it's like sort of like I don't even know this. This was a trend in Japan where like people were there was like a lazy person trend, where people are just trying to do makeshift things because they're too lazy to get the actual thing.
Okay.
And one of the food trends with this is that they stick lotus biscuit. You know what
Yeah,
lotus
yeah.
biscuits
Biscoff.
is?
Yeah.
In
Delicious.
In yogurt,
Like-
in plain yogurt.
Okay.
So
like
you
Greek
like-
yogurt?
Kind of like,
Okay.
yeah. So you stick it in the
Yeah.
thing. You open the Greek yogurt thing and you
Stick
stick
in the Biscoff.
Biscoff and you put it in the fridge overnight. And it becomes a cheesecake.
Oh.
Is what they say.
That's pretty lazy.
And I saw on social media and people actually trying it,
Yeah.
and most of the reviews seems pretty positive.
I mean, it's gonna taste like yogurt and Biscoff. Yogurt doesn't magically become like hard.
But I think it's because it's like the
they-
biscuit absorb
Oh,
the
interesting.
thing and it kind of becomes bready.
Oh, okay, okay,
And,
okay.
and
Oh,
the texture
really?
becomes like a cake.
Wait, is it like a single Biscoff or you
No,
put a
they
lot?
put a lot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
some reason, I was thinking
Oh,
of like
you
the
thought
Biscoff
just one.
popsicle thing. I was like, that's not gonna do anything to
so
it.
you stick multiple
Okay.
biscuits in
Yeah.
the container.
Okay, I'm down to try that. That
And then-
sounds fun.
And then I saw another thing, interestingly, from one of our friends who
Okay.
appeared in our podcast, David.
Okay. Yeah, the freeze dry guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the pop pack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Personal meal kit thing.
Yeah. So his reels somehow popped up in my algorithm.
Yeah.
And he thought of this idea, and he does say that he's not the 1st, but he thought of this idea of putting Oreos instead of the Lotus cookies,
Oh yeah.
and it becomes like a
Oreo cheesecake.
or like a icebox cake.
Icebox.
Yeah. And so I made that
Oh, you did?
last night
We have it?
for us to try.
Oh, dude, is this gonna be a tradition?
I don't know.
ASMR food eating?
Yeah.
Huh?
Because I thought, because I love icebox cake.
Wait, sorry. What is Icebox? We should have it when you have the mic.
You don't know what an icebox cake is?
I'll be honest. I was just like nodding along earlier. I have no idea what Icebox cake is.
Oh, it's the thing where I think it's because you put it in an icebox, but it's layers of like cream and Oreos.
Oh, that's what it's called. Icebox
Yeah,
cake.
yeah.
Okay. Sorry, is it a famous brand of cake, or specifically Oreo layered cake?
icebox cake.
Yeah.
I think originally it's not Oreos. You put black like chocolate wafer cookies, there's a specific brand.
Okay. I'm gonna look it
But
up.
you can
I've never
substitute with.
seen this before.
Okay, so for the video viewers, this is what it looks like. I mean, in the spirit of being lazy, you're supposed to stick it in the actual container of the yogurt. But I was
You put it
trying
in
to
a
be
Tupperware?
more, yeah, fancier. So this was in the fridge overnight.
So this is just yogurt and Oreos.
Yeah.
4 Oreos.
No, there are layers.
There's
of them.
more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so it's already pretty
Yeah,
soft.
it's pretty firm.
You have it with the layers, yeah. Well, it's actually pretty good.
It is more different than I thought it would be. I thought I'd be just tasting yogurt and Oreo flavor. The texture is different. The cookie's kind of soft.
Yeah.
The yogurt's a little firmer.
Thank you,
And-
David.
It's good.
It's not bad.
Not bad.
And it's healthy. Healthier.
Healthier.
Yeah.
Yeah, less butter. It's just yogurt.
Yeah.
Pretty good. I like it.
It's good.
So this is a viral trend.
Yeah. Okay, that was the end of the trends section.
Let me think if there's any trends.
Can I have another?
I mean, why are you asking me? Eat as much
You're
as you
gonna take
want.
it.
No, eat as much as you want, Jun.
It's actually because I really like icebox cake.
Ah, okay. So I don't know. Is this I mean, obviously it's famous. It has a Wikipedia entry. But yeah, I'd never heard of Icebox cake before.
Oh, you haven't?
Yeah.
Do you know? So Tusum Place,
Yeah.
which is a coffee franchise in Korea, they have icebox cake in their cake selection.
It's like a standard cake offering. It looks like it's just any kind of multi-layered cake between like the cake texture and something like more crunchy,
Yeah.
like a cookie or Oreo texture. According to Wikipedia, June, it was first introduced in the U.S. in the 20s, and as companies were promoting the icebox as a kitchen appliance.
2020s or 1920s? Okay, yeah.
Did I say 2020s?
No, you just said 20s.
Oh, in the 1920s. Its
Yeah.
popularity rose as it was used as it used many commercial shortcuts and pre-made ingredients, such as prepackaged cookies instead of sponges or ladyfingers that people had to bake at home. In response to the dish's popularity, companies that manufactured ingredients to the cake, such as condensed milk and wafer cookies, began printing recipes on the backs of their boxes, including those of Nabisco's famous chocolate wafers.
Yeah.
So I think the classic one in America would be the Nabisco
Yeah, Nabisco.
cookie,
Nabisco. Yeah.
alternating with the classic cake layer.
Yeah.
Okay. TIL. Also, they're very famous in Australia, I think. Okay. Anyway. Guess that's it for trends. Moving on to listener comments.
Yeah.
And then closing. Okay. Again, thank you for everyone who wrote in. I think we had a few emails and messages, but there was definitely one standout from the last couple weeks. It's very timely because tomorrow's the Super Bowl. Let me look it up. June, do you want to read it? Because
I have her up.
you have the voice.
Oh, I have the voice.
멋있어.
Okay. We can say her name, right?
I think so. We didn't. I don't know. Yeah, I think so.
So the email's from Marina, and it's titled "Greetings from Foxborough," and it's a very, very well written, long email. So I won't read the whole thing, but I do want to comment on how beautifully written it is, and thinking of the fact that English isn't her first language.
Oh, yeah.
and yeah, the way that she can write a letter like this is so admirable, and yeah, it almost felt poetic to me when I was reading it. Anyways, it says like, it's still January, so I hope it's not too late to wish you both a very happy new year. And then she talks briefly about an idea where she wanted me to show up in the second Super Bowl party wearing a Patriots beanie. But sorry, if you listen to this episode, I didn't even know that Patriots was from Boston. Anyways, she discovered our podcast through Spotify because I think she had a general interest in K culture.
She says she got into it with Extraordinary Attorney Yu on Netflix. Sorry, Extraordinary Attorney Woo and Crash Landing on You on Netflix. And then she loved the sound of Korean.
Yeah.
Which I can agree with that. And then she's now on a 690-day streak on Duolingo.
Wow.
And hundreds of K-dramas. That's a lot. Yeah.
That's impressive. So I'm going to start reading from one of the paragraphs. I've never been to Asia, and I don't share the experiences of a second-generation immigrant like Daniel. Still, I resonate with your observations as outsiders comparing cultures because I also know what it's like to live far from familiar surroundings. I was born and raised in Europe, spent a school year in Central America, and later worked for a year in South America, all of which prepared me well for marrying a man who came to Germany and then, quote, dragged me by the wrist, unquote, not really, to Southern Mass, I think Massachusetts, right?
Correct.
In 2010. Hence the email address. What's the email address?
Something 2010. So.
Oh, okay. Let's say that I'm all over the place when it comes to customs, expectations, language, all that fun. While I enjoy the whole Hallyu wave and root for your economic wander of the past 20 years, your podcast has also helped me see past some of the illusions it creates. I especially appreciated Daniel's observations about the lack of casual curiosity and the difficulty of connecting just for fun. I would struggle with that too. What's wrong with a friendly smile or a good morning in the elevator when you see the same person repeatedly? I once heard a Westerner describe their experience in Korea as a one-sided love story, which made me ponder. The competitive pressure many Asians face from India to Korea is foreign to me. I see it on TV, I listen with sympathy, and thanks to June, I understand the priorities and social circles a bit better. Still, I feel sorry that such excellence often comes at such a price. We have overachievers too, of course, but the average Joe who chooses a slower pace can still be content. And I'm grateful for that bandwidth. I don't know how long you plan to continue the podcast, but I'm grateful for every episode. Right now, I'm trying to binge Culinary Class Wars before listening to your latest one. It's more fun that way. Whatever comes next, Jun's new job or the big decision for Daniel and his family, I wish you both nothing but the best and God's protection. 화이팅.
Waiting.
Yeah.
In Hangul too. So.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure her Korean might be better than mine. She interspersed Korean in there. And, well, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
June, I think what stood out for me, of course, it was very sincere and heartfelt and really well written.
Yeah.
But just like, actually, did she mention what nationality or ethnicity she is? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either.
Just from Europe and spent time in South America, Central America, now living in North America.
Yeah.
So obviously she has like a ton of global perspective. I would love to have her on the podcast at some point. But just how much our content can resonate with her. Just, of course, she is like a 1.5 gen, we'd call her, living in the US right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's always so great to, I think, see how universal our content is. And in that sense, it's just like maybe the human experience of being an immigrant, mixing and blending cultures now.
Yeah.
And yeah, personally, I think it's a very beautiful thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, thank you so much for writing in.
Yeah. I can't thank you enough for being such a loyal listener.
Yeah. I hope we can visit Korea soon. She says she hasn't been here before.
Oh, and also, I think this is could be an interesting twist on the saying hello in the elevator thing. But I recently saw in some other reels where Bang people, who are non-Seoul people, come to Seoul and are surprised too.
Oh, that no one's friendly.
Yeah. So it is still there. I think the culture is still there outside of Seoul. Yeah.
Again, more than half the country's population lives in Seoul.
Yeah.
So it's not generalizing when you just say Seoul to Korea. It's literally true.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's see. June, do you want to give a brief update on work since it came up?
Oh, yeah. So I started work 2 weeks ago as of the time of recording. It's been pretty hectic and busy just because you have to get used to work and you have to there's a phase where you have to prove yourself and you have to work a little bit harder. And I'm trying to be a little careful because I know that there are people who are listening to this podcast who go to my work. It's so I told this to people in my work too. But there are a lot of good things that I expected and anticipated from this place.
Yeah.
And most of them are true.
Yeah.
At least from the 2 weeks of experience that I have.
Cool.
Which is great. I was expecting that people would be on the younger side. But I didn't know that it would be that young.
How young are we talking?
Let's just say that there are people who are born on the year that I went to college.
No.
Yes. Is that crazy?
What?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And so I'm like,
Wow.
I think I like kind of stick out as like the very older one.
Are you the oldest person at the company?
I don't know.
Okay.
But
You and that other guy.
Yeah, I am pretty sure I am.
Oh, if anything, this is great for the podcast, Jun. You can bring up the youth, the insights from dealing with Gen MZ.
Yeah. I've never actually. This is the first time I'm actually seeing people who are that young.
Yeah. No, I mean, if they were
Not to mention interacting with
they
them.
were born when you went to college, that's
Yeah.
very young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's all good.
It's good.
Yeah.
Okay. So overall, pretty happy so far. Cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you can't say more.
I'm still in the honeymoon phase, but yeah.
Cool. Is there a Korean term for that? Honeymoon phase? Or is it different because you have to prove yourself as the opposite of honeymoon?
Honeymoon phase.
It's your in-laws just moved in and you have to do extra phase.
I don't know if there's a term or a concept like that.
Okay.
Maybe there is. I don't know. It just I just can't.
It must be a phase, especially in dating, right? Like everyone knows the early days of relationship, like you're on cloud 9, everything's perfect.
Oh.
The other person is literally flawless. It's okay. But nothing jumps out.
Wait. 아. 아. 콩깍지.
콩깍지? Bean?
콩깍지다. Yeah.
Like a bean. Oh, like two peas in a pod type thing?
No, 콩깍지 is the bean with the exterior of the bean thing. What do you
Uh-huh.
call that?
Two peas in a pod.
No, like the
껍질?
the 껍질 of
Uh-huh.
the
Oh,
bean.
the skin?
Yeah, the skin, whatever.
Oh, of an individual bean, not of the beans collectively in a pod together.
No, the thing, the long thing.
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
What do you call that?
Pod.
Oh, the pod.
I
Anyway.
think. Pea
Okay.
pod, yeah.
So in Korea, they say a pea pod
Uh-huh.
is covering your eyes. I don't know why they say
Oh,
that.
interesting. You're blinded by...
Is when everything looks so good.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
But usually it's used in a relationship
Yeah,
context.
yeah. It's so weird that they would use like the pod as a covering for your eyes.
I don't know where that came from. It's so random, isn't it? Yeah. I don't.
Cool. On my family updates, yeah, nothing to share yet. We will definitely share in the future and have a lot of. I have so many thoughts to share about that, but nothing yet. So, but thanks for asking.
Thank you so much. This is such a well-written and heartwarming email.
I love hearing from listeners who, in my mind, like 2.5 years ago when we started this, I would never have thought that they would listen.
Yeah.
But not only do they listen, they're loyal listeners, and we're so grateful for you, Marina. And again, there's a host of other people in this category. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, that's it for this week. As always, if you'd like to support our podcast, you can. The best thing you can do is share our content with someone you think might appreciate or enjoy it. Beyond that, you can support us financially through Patreon. For the minimum tier of $1 a month, you too can get access to our Discord, where you can engage with other listeners, reach out to us directly, and suggest future episodes and topics. Since last recording, we have 3 new Patreons. First, thank you so much to Ben.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Ben.
Ben. Thank you to Lonnie. Thank you, Lonnie.
Thank you, Lonnie.
And thank you to Jian.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Jihyun.
Jian. Wait, we got a new email from Julia? Oh, did you see this one? Okay, we didn't. Oh, we got to post this to our socials. Okay. Oh, yes, and please do send us emails or message us. It means so much. All right, that's it for this week.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye. What was I gonna say though? Oh. What was I gonna say? What were we talking about? Oysters. Oh. Ah. I swear I wrote it down. Okay, anyway. What was the other thing? Oh my gosh. Anyway. Wait, what was it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we'll cover some daily
February.
life. Oh yeah, we should start doing that regularly.
Yeah.
Do you want to say the date?
Today?
Yeah.
Oh, the recording date. Why?
I think we should do that regularly.
Okay.
Okay.